Cause it's the shit I like. It's the shit I like, baby. Oops. That is a bit loud. Let's see how this fucking feels. With a funky Cole Medina, you heard? Yeah, man. I wonder, hold on. Cause I know, and I really have to fuck with like all of these genres.
Yeah, I can't even.
Damn, look, it came out. I'm like, that shit cut me off like a motherfucker. Process. See, with that, when you click the processing button, it be, and then you got all these effects, presets, like neutral or natural. That sounds good. Broadcasting, mic check. That sounds decent, right now.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. You got a lighter, brother?
I do, sir. You keep that one on you.
Sir.
Brrr. I be having to do all kind of crazy sound tests because I don't be knowing what to do. Mic checks, motherfucker. Make sure this shit's
here for sound check 2 hours ago.
Right. And wasn't. I don't even understand, nigga. It's not like y'all, especially for these regular ass shows, it's not like y'all motherfuckers gonna do anything special, bitch. You trying to make sure one band, one sound. Y'all don't give a fuck about if it, unless it, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's somebody, the headliner. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
I don't even like showing up to mic checks for real.
I mean, me being the DJ sound check is like Mando for real.
Yeah,
like,
cause you got to make sure all your shit work. The DJ's one thing, but nigga, as long as this mic is picking up my vocals, man, and ain't gonna cut it in and out, I ain't doing no out of time. I'm rapping, fool. Play my shit, and I'm the nigga playing my track, rapping over my track anyway. So, fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck. I be doing that shit anyway, cause I still out rap my shit.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm one of them niggas that I've done it before in when I was in the rap group. Shout out my niggas from A1 Click. You hear me? But nigga, we were at Soto's and we were practicing to do it like that without the vocals.
No backup.
Boy,
track, yeah.
I'm over here knowing every nigga's verse but mine. And I come right at pause. I'm right after Easy, I think. And I'm rapping, and I about damn near started his verse, like after he was done, because I'm in my head rapping, you know what I'm saying, and that shit's nerve wracking, kind of trying to get ready for your verse while the other homie's rapping, but you rapping his shit, and you can't be up there, goddamn, looking like you trying to remember your shit before it's your turn,
right?
So,
skipping every other word and
bro,
shit.
I had to freestyle that whole verse because the way I started out, them niggas was looking like they couldn't even back me up. They like, you know how nigga ad-lib you and shit, like them niggas couldn't do nothing, bro. My shit was fucked. I was like, God damn it. And from then I was like, yeah, I'm never doing that shit again. Unless I know for sure, like I can, you know what I mean? Cause I be having so much shit in my head at the time. It could be one little thing, and I be trying to focus on the crowd too, and you know, have some type of stage presence. So it's like, I don't know what other niggas be thinking about when they on stage, but it ain't just the show. At least for me, there should be a. Here, you can use this. You can use this right now, man. Shout out to Verbal Cannabis, because the other ashtrays is over there.
This is hard. I like this.
And that shit was good too. There's some good dope in there. Shout out to Verbal for that samurai. I'm not even gonna smoke. I'm gonna light up a freshie. You know, I keep them. I'm gonna create it's not gonna be a tube because I don't like this in my, because you know I be wearing the Mike Lowry's. So the bulkiness of this I don't like. I mean, it works well. I ain't tripping, but
you need one of them like classic like cigarette.
I do. So nigga, I've been in research and development for real, because I got So I'll go buy stuff, you know, and then I'm like, all right, well, I roll them this big. This shit doesn't fit, so I don't feel like I want to cut down on what I'm doing to, you know.
You shouldn't have to switch up the program.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay, nobody really covers the market with fatty. So I'm like, all right, how do I swing this? Because I want it to be on me. I want it to be sophisticated. Like, I want to have one where you could just like throw in the bag and have it, because like this my little weed bag I be having and shit. When I'm out for a show or I got shit to do, I don't roll weed in public no more. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like rolling weed in public no more.
Why is that?
It's time consuming. And people want to be in. I just want to fire up and keep it pushing.
Yeah, low key, I'm so like neurodivergent at sometimes, like where I'll use
what
rolling
the
weed.
Fuck does that mean? This nigga used a big word on me. I ain't heard that one. Neurodivergent?
Yeah, where it's like you'll be like social cues, like you'll try to like engage in a conversation with me or something like that.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I'm like just not feeling it, but I don't know how to verbalize that to somebody. So I'll use rolling weed as an excuse to be away from the crowd. Like, shit, like,
nah, I can't.
Which like I planned on smoking anyways, but it's like, nigga, like I don't want 15 motherfuckers in my face right now.
I don't. I really don't.
About something like
some shit I don't want to talk about.
And then it'd be like, and half the time I'd be around drunk people too. So like I don't hold those same type of like conversations. I don't drink at all. So
yeah,
like,
I rarely.
If you catch me after I didn't smoke like 2-3 of these though, we laugh and giggle all night, nigga. But at the same time, like nah.
And I drink a bit. I don't drink enough, right? No one's considered me a drinker, right? To be considered that. But
okay.
Even when I do, I'm not the same drunk as these other drunks or people that are intoxicated. It's not the same. I'm not loud and crazy. I could be I'm fun for sure. You know what I'm saying? The hair is let down. You know what I'm saying? Once I've had a few, but we're not going to have any problems. I'm not aggressive. I don't want to fight. I want to get on some butt cheeks, if anything, and get the fuck from around wherever we at for real.
I was a dickhead when I was drinking. I mean, I wasn't in like bullshit all the time, but just the way I would carry myself when I was
drinking,
drunk. Like
drinking will have y'all. It's either gonna go one way. You're either the fun drunk or not so fun drunk. I don't even think there's any median, because I've only seen
one or the other. Yeah,
the motherfucker.
Like, it's like rolling the dice. So like you flipping the coin for yourself that night. Like one of these two things is gonna happen, and I just didn't like how often one side would come up.
Now, did that depend on what you were drinking too? Because most people, I can't drink tequila. It's usually bitches that say, I can't drink tequila. I want to fight.
The whole idea of, I don't drink this, I don't drink that was always stupid to me, because when you really break shit down to the science of it, it's fucking alcohol. It's alcohol.
It's doing the same thing.
Don't matter if it tastes like fucking
100-year-old
barrel or fucking berries and whatever. Yeah. Nigga, like it's alcohol.
It's gonna do the same
sugar
thing
content. You could argue something there, but at the same time, nigga, at the end of the day, you still got a 2.8 the same way I do when we hit that breathalyzer, nigga. Like,
no facts, and that's why I stopped drinking like Hennessy, any dark liquor. That's why I went.
That was my shit.
I can't say that's why I went to tequila, but once I started drinking tequila, I never been sick off tequila. Ever.
I don't remember having a hangover on tequila. I remember having headaches, but not hangovers, like full-on hangovers.
I may have had one headache, and and that's probably because I wasn't drinking the water. Normally I do, and I try not to drink I won't drink on an empty stomach. Like, niggas, let's have a shot. Bitch, I ain't ate a morsel today?
Nah, I definitely used to drink. Like, that's when I was like 19, 20, shit like that. So I was like, I wasn't living right in the first place, though. When your mind ain't in the right place,
bro. A shout out to the motherfuckers who could drink on an empty stomach. I wouldn't even think about taking a shooter on an empty stomach, even if I knew the food was coming.
Right? Yeah, I didn't know when I was gonna eat.
Yeah, so. Hell nah. Hell nah.
I didn't know when I was gonna eat during that time, so it's like, nope. Like I said, I wasn't living right, nigga. I'd be outside.
He said I wasn't living right.
I really wasn't. I was in a bad way, but I was having fun though.
When you're having fun, you ain't worried about that shit, nigga. Bottles up, goddamn.
Dead ass. When I don't know. I just feel like when you're at that age, from like 18 to 22, is like, that could be the best and worst time of your life.
Yeah,
like best and worst time, not or best and or best and worst.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
Cause think about how much you didn't know, but you were still experiencing, and like how fun that was. But at the same time, you still making shitty decisions. I'd be outside drinking half a bottle of Hennessy in by fucking 6 p.m.
Yeah.
These of them probably did 3-4 different types of drugs that day too. Like all types of shit. Partying for real.
I can't even imagine being back like that. Cause
right at this age,
I'd be
nigga,
like,
please.
What?
30 plus, and I'm outside doing what?
Ready to go home.
That's
anytime.
like once a year activity for me, bro.
Nah.
Like once a year, I'll because I'll be going to festivals and playing festivals and shit. So like, if there's ever like people talk about like them like Vegas type vacations.
Yeah,
I have them types of vacations without having to go to Vegas
often, right? Yeah,
not super often because I'm not like the biggest artist in the world or nothing like that. So like when opportunities come, I get them for sure.
Yeah,
but the just the joy of being able to like really let loose and enjoy yourself like that on a designated basis.
I agree.
You just enjoy it a lot more because it's intentional. You know what I mean? Like,
see, and that's where I'm at now. And see, I guess because once you get into that space of, because I'm burnt out on all that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck the clubs. Fuck, it's, like an event, a concert, totally different. You think I want to be hanging out at your local pub or your fucking
just to be fucking around
at the mansion
all the time,
every week?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck y'all. Now if I'm busting this camera out and doing something, but even then I'm ready to go. Like this.
Well, I mean, that's the space that we operate in though. Like it's not necessarily work for us, but at the same time, it's like that's where we still find our peace in those spaces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Or else
yeah.
we wouldn't be doing it.
Yep. I just be ready to go a lot sooner. And then again, I'm not coming just to,
because you're there on your time. though. That's the difference. Like you're not there for. Not to say it's like not good to see your peoples and be like, oh cool, like how you doing, bro? Like let's work for let's politic, let's network for a little second, actually enjoy each other's company. But
I just feel you can do
moderation.
that elsewhere.
Yeah, we could also do that.
I could
too.
pull up here,
right?
Because I'm a smoker, not a drinker.
Exactly.
And if we could listen to our own music, not our music, but like we could play what we want. We can kind of invite who we want. I just think that type of shit, an event you call, hey, it's my birthday, we popping up here, cool. Outside of you thinking I'm just about to, hey, you trying to go to the club? Fuck no.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to a movie or we could go sit down and get a little bite to eat or something. I'd rather be in an environment like that. We could go bowling. We could still do the same shit communication wise. I do not need to be in no fucking club.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like
I get you on that part.
I'm working or trying to
being
scratch
a club
something.
DJ, I know exactly what you're talking
You know
about.
what I mean?
It's like,
what are we doing for real?
yeah,
Break
what
it
are
down.
we doing? Like, because half of us came in here because this is our fucking job.
Yep.
The other half of us are in here because they really want to get away from something. But that's the shitty part about being in the position that we're in as creatives, though, is because like we're involved, but we're still detached on a certain level.
Yeah.
Because me being inside these four walls is not the same experience as it is for this person who just got off of work.
Nope.
And you know that they're like literally trying to enjoy their weekend type shit. Like it's just not the same.
Facts.
And it makes, for me personally, it makes me feel kind of lonely as an artist sometimes, especially one that doesn't drink in the first place.
Yeah.
Even the niggas that I'm in here with, they not kicking it with me like that because I'm not in here based on alcohol. I bet me and my dad were just talking about this not too long ago.
Shout out Pops, man.
Shout out baby.
If
imagine if like the status quo was marijuana like consumption lounge based instead of alcohol where's the bar at type shit all the time.
I love that.
You know what I mean? Like imagine if the biggest club in Denver was a club where niggas is serving out weed instead of alcohol. Like you gotta sneak alcohol in this bitch instead of it being the other way around. You know what I mean? The clubs I be playing at, like I think I'm playing under internationally known artists. Like my name is on like the fucking flyer. 6-7 different employees and staff know me in here.
Type shit.
And I bring some weed in there and these niggas is ready to hit me up.
Yeah.
Like but they're only doing that because it puts their fucking liquor license.
I was just about to say that.
It brings liabilities. I totally understandable.
And that's dumb, man. And that's another. I think that's just another thing that just to control the narrative. Cause bitch, What
Right.
does weed and alcohol have to do? Like that shit together ain't like it's not really a bad combo.
I think it's more from a monetary consequence than it is like a parasocial one.
Because think about it. Y'all allow us to go to the club, pull up, park, drink, leave. Y'all allow us to do that.
Exactly.
Y'all know
drinking and driving.
You
is
know
fucking
that's
illegal.
what we're doing. When you're outside of that, you know that they're drinking in that club, and people, the majority of the people
right
that
in
are
the fucking car and going home.
So it's like, but you know what? That's just like, you know. Oh, I thought it was tripping. That's just like planting the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Dropping the guns and butt off in the hood because we need a job. We got to give these niggas something to sell and bust them. So it's like,
that part,
we're gonna let these niggas go in there, get drunk, knowing they shouldn't. But it just don't make sense to me.
It really don't.
Yeah.
But I mean,
it's a setup.
It doesn't make sense in the sense where it's like it's just fucked up. But
yeah.
I really like to put myself in other people's shoes, even when it's my enemy. And you really start to like just thinking outside the box, because like to me, if I was them, hell yeah, this shit makes sense.
Yeah.
It's going right. I'm able to influence the direction this shit's going in.
Facts.
You could even see that. You can see that shit everywhere, even in the music industry. Whether it be you're a promoter, an artist, whatever the case, nigga, you're going to be able to start connecting dots once you start following certain behaviors and everything like that. Like, why does this person always make it a point to come talk to me in this club every time I'm here?
Yeah.
Never speak to him outside of here, anything like that. Like, is this the place where we're actually finna be cool, or is this just the place where you feel like you have access to me and there's something else going on? Like, you have ulterior motives. You really never know.
Most people do.
Yeah, they do. Like,
and it's
literally it's a business of opportunity. That's just what it is. Don't matter what genre you're in, anything like that. You are an asset in the first place. Nigga, you create things and they come to fruition.
Yeah.
That alone is an asset in itself.
That people don't even look at it like that though.
No, they don't, because they take it for granted. Look at how people consume entertainment and art in the first place.
Like it's the norm.
It's
Bitch,
right.
this ain't
It's right.
normal.
It's at their fucking fingertips, nigga. We got AI out the ass now. A random kid that knows how to spell can just go type some shit in there, and this nigga has
whatever
the AI slop equivalent of fucking Picasso, like whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
And then I could go down a whole rabbit hole with that AI shit.
I love it. Nah, that's what we're here for. I mean, obviously you're here promoting and whatnot too, but that's the kind of conversations we have here at Higher Conversations, man.
Absolutely.
I like that type of stuff. Me, I'm a flat earther myself. That might get me dinged when I put it on YouTube.
Honestly, I'm not a flat earther, but just having conversations like that about the earth and anything that is greater than our existence always interests me, because nigga, me not being a flat earther, I definitely believe that there's stars in space and shit up there. But I also cannot just jump up in that motherfucker and go look at it, can I?
See, my thing
it's
is,
like, how could I really say that?
And we all went to the same school. And this is what I try to explain to people, that when when I tell them like, I don't believe in globe Earth, they're like, how, bro? We're and it's like, take a second, like just take a. You're how old? 30. Let's say in your 20 years, because what are you experiencing at 1 through 10, right? Before you're really able to like grasp or have a concept of certain shit, right? Because Melrose is 12, she's smart as shit. So we be having these conversations. So I'd give it about like 12.
Yeah, for sure.
What in your experience does it feel? So with everything that we've learned in school, we didn't even learn that in school. We just I didn't even learn how fast we were going. I don't remember them teaching that to us. It was even about globe Earth. Like, we didn't know how fast we were going or moving at that time.
I was definitely taught that type of shit in school.
So, okay, I don't necessarily remember that. We may have had some type of mathematics that went along with like sizing and all that other shit, but I don't distinctly remember knowing how fast we were spinning and going. And on top of that, they were saying like, oh, it's ball shaped to pear shaped to so many things have changed as well since then. So, but I
see what you mean.
To my point, what in your experience And without anyone having to teach you that, would you have a reason to believe that? Would that even be a thought?
That the Earth is round?
Yeah, like looking up, like just being like.
From my experience, I've been very high up in the sky before. I've traveled a lot of places in the world.
Me too. Not a lot of places, but I've been up enough to, you know what I'm saying? Have my.
I mean, yeah, like the United States. A lot of people don't understand this, but the United States is a very big country. We're on the greater part of a continent.
Yeah.
So their experience of flying over just the United States their whole lives.
Yeah.
You're only going to see so much geography as big as it is. The Earth is a large place.
Huge.
Whether it be flat or round, it's fucking large.
Yep. Super
but
big.
I've been a lot of places on the globe, and in my opinion,
and that's fine.
And maybe this is just because I'm like a stoner and I'm high 90% of the time, but I feel like it's kind of obvious that shit is not a straight horizon.
Not
when I look at those things, I mean.
But look where you're. Look at the only times you're ever really seeing it from up high in an airplane. You know what I'm saying?
I've been over the Pacific Ocean. I've been over the Atlantic Ocean.
But you're in an airplane the whole time. You're with the
correct
type of windows.
It's not like you're going up there. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like another thing. Why can't y'all just turn the cameras around?
What do you mean?
Turn the cameras around. When they send the rockets up and they're claiming they're in space and all this other shit, turn the camera, keep the ones that's facing up straight, but turn the shit around so we can see what this bitch really looks like. Because every single picture of Ball Earth is a composite. Every single one of them. They've admitted
I would assume so, yeah.
So it's
I mean, you could. I never try to argue this with flat earthers because I don't necessarily disagree with everything you're saying. Because realistically, as somebody who's never gone to space themselves, if you really tried, like on a cosmic scale, whether you believe in space or not, assume.
I used to.
So assume whatever is up there is beyond your fucking comprehension. How are we able to just so justifiably assume we understand everything about Earth?
Yeah.
This motherfucker is 4.5 billion years old. That's a fact.
If that,
that's a fact.
I want to say it's relative. You know, I'm stuck in between.
Might not be 4.5 on the dot. Whether it's 4.
So you would
point whatever.
So you would say you believe in the Big Bang Theory then? Something coming from nothing and creating all of this, without it being like methodically planned out.
As far as I feel like the Big Bang Theory is another attempt of humans trying to come up with a narrative as to why we're here in the first place.
Okay,
you can say that about every single religion too.
Yeah, because that shit, nigga.
We're the only creatures on this planet that have
that we know of
that have thoughts about our own thoughts.
Very true. Facts.
So you were literally trying to answer a question that's unanswerable in your own head, and we have a collective conscience that does that.
Yeah.
And like
we don't even know who we are for real.
Exactly. We have no idea who we are. So how could we sit there and say that we understand everything about whatever plane we're on?
Oh, no. So it's not even about that. Right. And I agree with that. But that's what makes me, because, these guys are in white coats. These guys are this, or they're the ones that are in charge. Right. And we're just supposed to be like,
you're believing a distinct group's narrative.
Yeah.
I understand that part entirely. Yeah.
Because everything that
any low believer to not understand that part, that's where I start to. I think of people as, especially on the existential situation, like you're either a thinker or you aren't. Like it's one of the two. If you can't think
open
objectively,
mind or it's closed. Yeah,
exactly. If you can't think objectively about things, then
think for yourself, people. You're not doing that enough. Question everything. That's the problem. Right. Y'all gotten to a point where it's like you don't even want to question shit, bitch. When I got older, if it didn't make sense, bitch, why not? That's how I look at everything. None of anything on that side clicked and made sense. But since I've been on this side of my belief system, right? Because do I really know? Can I really be like, yeah, definitively? No. But just from everything that's been gathered and that I've come across, it just makes more sense. Everything from water finding its own level, even gravity itself, that's just density and buoyancy. Because why does air in here, right? This is fucking with the field the medium that we're in, air, the smoke, everything, right? So of course, if we send a feather up, it's gonna, if we drop a rock, but if it's all in the same playing field, it's gonna drop at the same time. So what is that? That's not gravity. Helium will float. We could send a helium balloon out, it's gonna float. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
whatever's lighter than the medium that it's in. That's just like a rubber ducky floating on top of the water and an egg floating in water. It's you know what I'm saying? It's either heavier or lighter than what it's in right now. And that's the reasoning, because if that was the case, nothing's being pulled down. You don't feel this invisible force that's put. It's like, bro, it's like silent letters. What the fuck is why? Why?
I'm trying to figure out what the correlation is there.
Like, what's the point? Why do we even
point of
have
a
a
silent letter?
exactly? Like what? Like
Depends
what is
on the language.
Nah, but even in the English language, because words
the
are
English
that's
language
a whole
is a fucking abomination.
agreed, right? So it's just like me and Stefan was doing the shit for my other show or whatnot, but knife, pterodactyl, like.
Yeah.
This is not like, what is the point? Night and night. You know what I'm saying? Like two words that are the same but mean something different.
Because of
like,
the way we speak it now. It's when these languages were created, like the English language is derived from four
all this shit
ancient
is
languages.
made up.
Exactly. It's all made up. But I mean, what else is I feel like that's where we kind of have to remember that none of this shit is like, it's not like there was a plan that was just all of a sudden put together and that's how humans were supposed to do it.
Maybe there was, though. Just look at the hieroglyphs.
How would we know?
They always, well, history's been around. Well, they say everything's happening all at once. So
history's written by people that we otherwise would not trust. We already don't trust the people who write our current history.
because they're
So
changing it. They're not, well, okay, we could say they're rewriting it, right? But they're changing it too. But it was already written. My thing is, there's nothing that depicts that the world was even round in the first place. They always depicted it the same thing. The stars were fixed. None of the constellations have changed in eons. They tore down the Georgia Guidestones because Polaris sat there in the middle. Everything is fixed except for 8 wandering stars or whatnot or something like that. Like, you cannot you can't just go to space. My thing is this: what's stopping anybody or airplane or someone floating in the air from getting accidentally left by our planet? That's one thing. Like, you're meaning to tell me there's this what do they call it? It's not gravity, but it's another word that they be using that keeps us in our atmosphere or keeps us attached. Like, bro, that don't what?
I mean,
like how
you could. That's what.
If I open a car door, right? But if I open a car door while I'm driving, nigga, chances are, or even in an airplane, chances are you're going out that bitch, especially if it's moving. Chances are way higher. So you meaning to tell me a plane flying? So how can it be a vacuum and a container at the same time? Because they tell us that too.
What do you mean?
The vacuum of space is a vacuum, but in here it's a container, like a pressure cooker. What happens when you open a pressure cooker? Like, it can't be both, my nigga.
It explodes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the sun itself. It's a ball of fire, but it's in space.
I see what you mean, but those are things that those are all things that I don't think we will never fully understand. But that's the thing, though.
Those are the smallest things. As far as like us
doing, now here's me as a globe believer. I will tell you this though. I don't think that they've ever told the truth about our capabilities of space travel.
No, hell no. I honestly
a lot of
think
it does not make sense.
I think it's
why does NASA why does Disney have so many shares in NASA?
And why is NASA the most? Is it they consume or buy the most helium?
Yeah, they do.
Why do they have so much money?
They also train their astronauts to go in water. Exactly. Shit
Houston,
like that.
Houston,
but so
we have a problem.
Like, so this I guess what like in the political world they would call me a centrist, right? Because I'm not gonna believe any of you motherfuckers. I'm not gonna believe any of you because I feel like we're human beings. We're all extremely we're gullible creatures. We're living beings. Whether you're a dog, a human, an ape, whatever the case, you're gullible to something. You're alive. You have flaws.
Yeah.
So whether what you've been taught is way over here or the other person's been taught way over there, something's wrong. There is
Somebody's
no
wrong.
whole truth. Because if we were to know the whole truth, brother, like we
That's
wouldn't
why
be
but
we
see,
wouldn't be on the trajectory that we are.
hell no. I think we'd be way better off, and they know it. Because
Exactly.
it's got to be so. We're way more advanced than what. I mean, think about what we already can do as human beings. Like we self-regenerate. Our bones can heal, skin can heal, scabs, all the like. We can basically fix ourselves using and doing the right things, right? Cure diseases, the food, the natural things that we have that can cure diseases and all this shit. It's like, bro,
Exactly that.
niggas don't even. This shit is way deeper than rap, and niggas don't even think about shit. Like, it's a small percentage that think about it like that. Like, we were talking about the other day, having a fucking baby, like to have sex, my sperm, your egg, the millions that's trying to race to it. What happens when it actually enters the what is it, the placenta? Or whatever, the uterus, whatever the fuck is up in there. What's up in there? And how it creates this protective shell, and then they even showed where they thought it was like the soul actually entering through, because there was like some
there's a reaction of light,
like
that happens,
bro,
when,
like what, like
that
nigga
happens with a lot. That happens with a lot of things. Though. That's what I'm saying. Like I always think of it like with Star Wars, the Jedi. They always talk about the Force. The Force, when you like, if you were really into Star Wars lore, the Force is literally a bunch of tiny little, like, basically divine beings, like the most microbial of microbials. That's what the Force is, and
really, I did not know that.
It's able to enter. You know, it just, if it syncs with you, it syncs with you, type shit. But
so it's not.
My
really...
point with that is like there's something out there that balances all of this stuff, right? So I don't necessarily subscribe to the idea that something is what people describe in whatever religion they follow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think that there's something outside of this glass dome that is judging us.
You don't think so?
No.
Fuck.
No, absolutely not. Because why?
Judge it, maybe not like judging us in the way of like good, bad, and whatever.
Right.
Or like,
because like it just doesn't make sense.
Like,
to me.
why,
and then especially for us to still have the idea that there are other intelligent beings that may exist out there somewhere.
Yeah.
If we're stuck in a fucking glass dome, where the hell are these niggas coming from?
Yeah.
Like what there's so many other crazy theories out there. Like, have you ever heard of the what's that theory where it's Antarctica is still a ring around us, but there ain't no glass dome. There's, once you get past that ice wall, there's more continents. There's more places.
Now we're talking.
Exactly. So how are we able? Who's
well,
to
there's
say
the
that them
Antarctic
niggas ain't
Treaty.
right?
So
You know
now
what I mean?
this is what fucks up, or what kind of makes that whole thing even more believable. Because guess what? If all these countries are at war, been at war, all this other shit, right? The world is a stage. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is every major country signed a
treaty to not fuck around in Antarctica? Exactly.
That right there. If that small piece, right? Because there's so much to all of this, right? It's not just about what shape. Where the fuck are we?
Right.
Where the fuck are we for real? Like what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you start to think, I've gotten past the point of being scared. I just want to know, nigga, because it's like,
yeah, right, yeah.
All this shit meshes too well. Like, bro, who's behind this shit? It has to be somebody. Either we're a hologram or this shit is real like we perceive it to be real. There is death, or well, you know, it's the end, whatever. But then it's like, what do you believe other than what you've already been told by somebody, right? Unless you've experienced something different for yourself, i.e. people having near-death experiences and what that feels like, and just everything in between, right? So it's just like, for me, they've lied about so much, bro. And that whole Antarctica shit, again, if you hear that, knowing that, and it doesn't make you think a little bit different about what the fuck's going on, but yet y'all niggas hate each other, but we have the Olympic Games where we get all the countries together and do all this shit, and not near a terrorist attack has ever happened. Nothing. Like, you would think that would be the place to set some shit off, right? You got the country's best.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say brightest, but you know what I'm saying. As far as athletes,
it's what they want you to perceive it as, though. Like it's the world is a stage.
Yeah. That's
the
why
world
it's
is a
bullshit.
fucking stage.
I think it's all within. If this is really real where we're at, like they try to say this is all light and moving so fast. Bro, okay, it sounds good, I guess, from a scientific standpoint, but nigga, make that make sense. Like
What, light?
Well, no, I'm just saying like how this isn't really here. We're not really touching it. But motherfucker, I'm touching it, right?
Yeah.
So just like how they'll say the sun is 90 million miles away. Bro, it doesn't look like it. And it doesn't feel like it. That shit feels like it's right here. It's local. It feels like if I had the right device, I could go get to it. It doesn't feel like it's fucking bigger than our planet, but yet because of perception and perspective, it's this small. Like, bro, you're not gonna sit here and try to fool me like that, bro. Because they're trying to get you, literally trying to get you to go against your fucking God-given senses that are that's literally telling you, hey man, this shit's like 40 miles that way. Like if you can see it, that's why you can see it. There's no curvature. Where's the curvature? There's no planes. Even pilots have. We off camera. I'd have to just send you some shit because me and your pops be. You know what I'm saying? Like we go back and forth. We go back and forth with a lot of shit.
Because this is like a genuine question. Because this is based from my own life experience. Mm-hmm. I've seen the sun. I've seen the sky from
30,000
feet up.
Yeah.
All the way below sea level.
Yep.
I've seen the sun do some crazy shit. I've seen it look fucking huge, big as the horizon before.
Right.
So if it's a flaming ball that's within this glass dome with us, and it's what, maybe 500 miles away at most?
Few thousand.
Huh?
Few thousand.
Okay.
Yeah.
A few thousand feet away.
Yeah.
At
miles,
most.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why is this motherfucker filling up the sky? Because I know why they say it looks like it's going away from us. It's the same illusion as if you were going down a hallway and there's lights down there, right?
It's never dipping. It's always just moving further out of our sight.
Exactly.
If you could go straight up, it would always constantly be in view.
I understand the logic of why you would believe that.
Yeah.
My thing is, I've seen different. Like I've seen what would lead me to believe to be different.
Like what?
Than that.
And what's your question to me?
So why, if I'm, this is actually when I lived in Arizona, right? So very different elevation.
Yeah.
The sun on 5-6 sundown in Arizona in the summer. Mm-hmm. The sun does not get smaller as it goes away as what and look like it's going over a horizon. It's just not what it does.
It stays the same size.
It gets bigger. It gets fucking huge.
That's probably relative to where you're at, right? Because depending on where you are and that sun is traveling, it's either gonna get bigger or smaller. It's so different than when we see the moon rise and set, right? Because when we've seen that bitch fat as fuck, like why is it so big right now? But the higher it goes, or because it's definitely rising, it definitely lowers because it's getting closer to us, further away from us, winter to summer solstice, like how that shit works. Like
but I mean, as far as globe theory goes, none of these things are going around in a perfect circle around each other, though.
Yeah,
that's not how gravity is supposed to work.
Right. Exactly.
It's just like if you were to put on a trampoline, if I was to put bowling balls on there, heaviest one in the middle.
Yeah.
And I should whatever way that they get tossed, whatever propulsion they get, is law of motion. Like it's gonna stay in that motion until something
disrupts it. Yeah,
disrupts it. Right. So,
and you're meaning to tell me we've been doing this eons and we ain't got smacked by shit? We ain't ran into another planet, asteroid? Fuck no.
We've been hit by asteroids before.
Those big ass holes are not.
They say that's how the moon was created. A large planet smacked the shit out of early Earth, and
it's never happened again in our time, though. There's no way that we haven't.
Because
and I'm talking about.
I feel like globe theory is so hard for people to really subscribe to because.
Well, that's the only thing you really have to subscribe to. I went to school with you, not with you, but
it's what's outside though. Like what other thing do we have to talk about other than what we see outside?
That's right. But so this is why my thing is. That's why it's like, out of all the years, I'm 41. I've never, and I follow a lot of different publications for shit like this too. There's never been anything that has come in if it already wasn't within this dome. type shit. Because I'm like, it would have happened. Especially if we're hurling through infinite space, nigga, we would have been knocked off course. The constellations itself would have been changed. Like, why is it the same shit? That's how our ancestors used to navigate the sea. They were using the constellation. How did they tell time? The sun. That shit's been the same ever since. Nothing has changed enough to where it's like, well, if we're moving through infinite space, bro, we should have been hit something. We should have been. And how do y'all know it's infinite? And if y'all can say space is infinite, why can't the realm or whatever this is where we're at be infinite, right?
I feel like they use the term infinite loosely. I feel like a lot of,
right,
no matter what side you
or
subscribe to, I feel like everybody uses all of these things so loosely because it's on a scale that you are not meant to comprehend.
That's
it.
And you are not meant to comprehend. That's fucked up. Why not? Why not?
Like,
no, just the thought of what you said, though. Just think about what you said. Like it's
I'm okay with that though, because I have to deal with what's here. Like
exactly.
It's not like it's not like you have a choice. You know what I mean? Like it's not like you have a fucking choice.
That's what I'm saying. You're giving me what I'm trying to get for real, and you're saying it yourself. That's the plan. That's what they want.
What exactly?
To feel to feel exactly how you just said right there.
Really, you think so?
Yes. Why not? Because nigga, that's just like the theory of traffic that they say that ghost traffic and causing think about it. And you don't think about things until you think about things. Like think about, and I was just in traffic, just coming here to get you or to meet you. Of course, accidents happen. It's gonna cause delays or what happened because it's a real accident. But there's been many of times that the traffic's been backed up, and when you get to the point where it's like it opens up, there was nothing there.
Yeah,
they have a theory where they hire people from central casting or whatever the fuck to go out and drive. There's been people that have admitted to it, and obviously people can be lying, whatever.
To cause traffic jams,
bro. To cause traffic, to make people upset.
They use
to make the regular population upset because they don't want niggas trying to talk about shit like this. They want us to be so distraught, tired, ready for the next fucking
there's a system that they want you to follow.
Yeah, because we don't want
we don't want
y'all niggas talking about this shit.
I've never been the person to not believe that stuff either.
Yeah, see?
So I feel like me being like, just because I believe there's a globe that we live on.
No, that's cool. We were taught that. I don't fault anybody that
I also remember
being
people telling me that, like, I've read a lot of like religious scripture and everything like that. Like I'm not completely like ignorant to it. Like the way I see it is all of these things, whether you believe in this, that, or not, it's here.
Yeah.
It's a part.
It's one of the two, nigga.
It's a part of our psyche, though.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether or not you believe it's a globe, the shit is on your mind still. It's still a question.
Yeah.
So that alone prompts me to think that, okay, I need to learn all of this shit.
Yeah.
So then that way I can draw my own conclusions.
Yeah.
And like you can't be passive to all information, because at the same time you think about it like on a warfare scale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thinking about it like warfare.
Yeah.
Are you gonna just not be like, oh, I don't fuck with them niggas over there, so I'm not finna try to figure out nothing they got going on, no recognizance, no nothing like that, because I don't like anything.
No, dude, you're gonna wanna have to though.
Exactly. So why would you not do the same thing and then still draw? How many war movies have you seen, like fictional ones for sure, have you seen where like the antagonist ends up not being cool with their people anymore? Or I mean, the protagonist ends up not being cool with their people anymore. You know what I mean? Because they learn some shit about the system that they're a part of.
That's life. And I know, but right, and that's again what's like. Bro, every conspiracy turned out to be true from the last 30, 40, 50 years.
Right,
nigga.
like it's right in front of us. So it's like
the aliens been here. My personal belief, right? Because do I have all the facts? No, but the side I'm on now, everything just makes more sense than when I was over there. That's the only thing I can really like take with me. Because even me and my boy Stefan, and he's super smart and. Oh, if you're in a train and you drop the ball, is it gonna stay here or can you feel yourself on a train? I'm like, bro, I hear what you're saying, right? But those are things that we actually can experience. we're talking about something that they're telling us is happening that we cannot fucking experience. That doesn't jive with me. Because everything else that I'm doing, I'm moving my hand, I'm experiencing all of this. Rocking in this chair. I just fucking moved my head and hit my shit on this goddamn, like, bro, I'm experiencing all of this. Yeah. So you're meaning to tell me all this shit is going on around me and I'm not experiencing though, but everything else I am, it just doesn't jive with me. It just doesn't jive. So
I use that same logic to think about it the other way, because it's like you're telling me that there's a fucking ocean of all these different things going on up above me and same thing below me, and I can't fucking... nigga, I ain't never been out there to go knock on no fucking glass that's just waiting for us over there.
But think about why you can't go certain places. Antarctica being one of them. You can't independently explore that bitch at all.
Not independently, no. Nope. They take you to designated areas for sure.
Anyone that ever has tried to, guess what has happened to them? We've never heard from them again, or some other shit has happened. Shit that happened.
Why can't I go into the Vatican and read them fucking books that they say they got down there?
Because
if you want me to believe these things that you're telling me are true, why can't you let me confirm them?
Because they have it. That's why everything's digital now too. Because they'll keep everything that's written in text. They don't teach cursive anymore because now
that shit blew my mind, bro. I'm my day job. I'm a supervisor. I'm in a supervisory role. Most of the people on my crews under 22 years old.
Oh shit!
Not one of them has a fucking signature. I've never seen any of them write. I'll be like, hey, I need you to sign this, like, health and safety document.
They write their name regular.
Nigga, I'm talking about, like, might as well hold the pencil with your whole fist and get to scribbling some shit. That's how these niggas, like, grown adults.
That's crazy.
That's how they write now. They can't read any historical documents because it's all in cursive.
Yeah. I'm glad I know cursive, honestly.
It was mandatory for me when I was in school. So from first all the way up to like 4th grade. Yeah. I went to school in like 4 different states around that time. Yeah. And cursive. Yeah. Whole time.
Yep. I could still write in cursive right now.
Right.
But they're doing that on purpose because I think because a lot of those historical artifacts and shit like that are written in cursive.
They are.
So the less people are that, because we're going to be old and dead soon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're not even going to have niggas that even know it, that can read it now. Give it 30, 40 years, those niggas ain't even going to be here.
How to do that shit either. So
exactly. So we'll wait till all the niggas that know it are dead.
I mean, you could look at history again, like just in the last 1,000 years, you got to think about who's been in control of whatever narrative we have, and on top of that, historically, what's the behavior that they historically have? Dumbing people down, taking things, killing people,
genocide,
like, exactly. Destroy, take, deceive. So
that's why,
as far as I'm concerned, within this lifetime, we've been taught one of two things, right? We live in a fucking dome, being judged by whatever's up there.
Yep.
Or we're on a fucking lone blue ball floating through this giant fucking field of endless chaos.
Yeah.
Both of those are fucking scary to me either way.
Very much so.
Because regardless, the motherfucker, it's being taught to me within a lifetime or whatever, 1,000 years, whatever the case, of this single, what we know, group of people to be in control of. So for all I know, you're just adding more fuel to the fire. Keep these niggas as stupid as possible. We want them to argue with each other. We want them to fight over everything, all that kind of shit.
What's crazy is, what if that shit turns out that it's not either? That would blow.
Right. How do we actually fucking know? So that's why when I said earlier, it's like, bro, I got to worry about what's here around me.
Nah.
Because that's like, because now you have all that much more reason just to be a good person. Like, that's it.
Oh yeah.
Because you really don't know what it is, but
that's all I'm on.
At the end of the day, like, you got to deal with what we experience, right? We know what feels good to us as human beings when it comes to doing right by each other. So,
and they tell us what feels good is bad.
Right.
What doesn't feel good or taste good is bad or good. Wait, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. Because again, we experience it.
Yeah,
we don't gotta say it. So we just know. We share the same.
You mean busting this nut? I ain't supposed to be busting this nut unless I'm married to a bitch? I mean, no way. I'm supposed to be spreading my seed throughout, nigga. I need 100 of them lined up. Come here, baby.
Man,
I ain't even see. I hate when I go for the button and that. Yeah. Like, nigga, y'all lying, man. It's half truths around this motherfucker, man.
Damn, that's like the deepest conversation I had about human existence in a minute.
Bro, I be on that. I be on that for real.
I work with this white dude who's fucking crazy. He was one of the dudes who served in the mission in Somalia. You remember Black Hawk Down?
Yeah, damn.
He was one of them dudes. And but he's a crazy motherfucker.
That was bullshit that happened there too.
He's a crazy motherfucker, and he does not believe that we've ever been to the moon, anything like that.
Hell no, we have. I
don't think we've been to the moon.
They said they lost the technology. We are more technology advanced. Well, I can't say we were, because it feels like they reset the shit. Yeah. All the architecture that we've that ancient architecture and pulling all the electricity from the air, all the gangster shit that we had,
they reset it. Yeah, I feel so.
They took it off.
This is also so. I believe in ancient calamity theory, if that makes sense. So the reason why humans have not been at we're at our peak technologically, I feel like it's just within like our immediate ancestry, right?
Yeah.
But you start thinking about what all the things that's happened to Earth if you truly believe that it's been 4.5 billion years, right?
Yeah.
This is why I argue that we have been smacked by all kinds of shit. Think about how many times we find human activity and it seems like something fucking happened to where, damn, like what happened to these niggas?
Man,
this motherfucker had been hit, blown up. I think there's definitely been a nuclear war on this planet before, for sure. There's a lot of evidence towards that.
I don't even think we have nukes.
You don't think we have nuclear bombs?
I think we have shit that
I know exactly.
Up. You know what I'm saying? But
you ever seen that video that tries to debunk the old footage of what the nuke testing?
Bro.
You know how easy it is to recreate that scene with fucking toy cars?
That's what they did. And you didn't know that. That's the whole shit with the moon landing,
you wouldn't
everything
have known
else,
that.
bro. You wouldn't have. And you know what's crazy about that?
But what do you think happened? So I have family from Japan. I've read.
Oh, they fuck shit up. This is the thing.
What do you like? What do you think that was? If we don't actually have nukes, what do you think?
Wasn't that a hydrogen bomb?
No, those were atomic bombs.
Well, I'm just saying nuclear bombs, bro. If nuclear bombs are
those
missiles,
were nuclear warheads,
bro.
What were those?
I'm only saying that because it's like, do you think about it? Just think about if every world power had one or even two of those things. Like, just think about that. Just think about Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Devastating, right? Like, nigga, there's no way. I think it's the thought of, again, it's all ran off fear. So I think it's the thought of, if these niggas think that, you ain't never been over here to see it though. I'm pretty sure niggas have some shit that'll decimate a goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Blow some shit off the map. But you meaning to tell me that you're willing to, that it'll kill everybody? Are you guys, then there will be nothing left. So what's the point of that?
I don't, but that doesn't surprise me because look at who we're talking about.
Again, but I think it's it's all a play though. I think it's all some people gotta die, nigga. Now it's y'all turn to lose some niggas. And we gonna lose some niggas in a minute, just like with terrorist attacks. We lose, you know what I'm saying? So it's everybody's
that's like the
gotta
difference of like, hey, we have a conflict.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it at hands at first.
Yeah.
If it needs to escalate, we'll go to this. If it makes it all the way there with somebody, it's like it's gonna make it all the way there.
Look at what the fuck is supposedly going on with the Iran and Israel. Like, bro, what? I don't want to get, but bro,
yeah,
bro, what is going on? For what? And again, crisis actors and shit like that. A lot of people hate to hear that, but it's like, bro, I've seen too many incidences where there were either, school shootings and shit, whatever the incident was, and the same fucking people. Oh, so you were here too from Vegas. You were at Sandy Hook. You was at fucking.
I remember we talked about.
But you went to. What's the one we had up here in Columbine? Like, bitch, you been everywhere. It's just not, to me. It's like, bro, there's too many coincidences of this shit just being a goddamn Truman Show ordeal. Y'all niggas is set into play, and goddamn, these are just all acts. Granted, some people may be getting fucked up for real. I think people do be dying for real. People do be getting taken out. especially the whistleblowers and motherfuckers who be knowing too much. I don't know enough, y'all. Look, this is just me. I'm just a nigga talking. We just having conversation, right? I don't know enough or too much about nothing. But you see what happens when you know too much and you talk too much. If you have too much of an influence, you're out of there. All the shit. And I hate. And me and my partner Aaron, we was supposed to be having this fucking, cause we back and forth. I'm talking just like me and your pops, nigga.
Yeah.
We sending all type of info and shit like this back and forth, and it's just like, bro, this shit is. But we're talking about it lightly. I want to be able to talk about it on a whole nother. You know what I'm saying? Get as deep as we can without
the narratives being controlled real hard these days. Though.
But
that's why I be saying, like, bro, don't believe in nothing.
That's why I don't post none of that
about.
shit on my, like, a nigga wouldn't know what I believe in it, what I believe for real, unless they talk to me. I don't post that type of shit on my internet because I know they're looking at it, and as soon as I start, because I posted certain shit before, I have a couple 100 views on my story, whatever, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I post some shit like this
within
the wheelhouse,
so
I'm like, all right, I see what y'all doing.
I'm pretty like heavily involved when it comes to like spreading community information.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, again, that's why I always say we got to worry about what's here in front of us. Because I could, like, this is tangible to me. Like, like, you're tangible to me. Like, I could call you, I can come see you, I can come shake your hand. You know what I mean? Like, that's real enough for us, and that's the type of shit we have. Yeah, that's the type of shit we have to hold on to, because that's the existence we're meant to have.
Right.
Like I said earlier, we're like, whether it be a dome above us or a floating ball in space, we're not meant to understand that, or else we would be there, or else
right. Yeah.
Or else, you know what I mean? We would just like dimension theory. You can't see a 4-dimensional object because you are not meant to see that.
Or understand it. Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, some people do, but that's the thing. It's only so many people who understand this type of shit, or who can get it, or it makes sense to.
It takes the heart to even, like, I don't know, whether it be instinct, whatever, to actually have the capacity to think outside of.
Because all this shit is 3-dimensional right now, down to our shadow, which is what, 2D.
Yeah, you can only perceive things in 2-dimensional aspects, though. I can't see the other side of you, but I know it exists. I know it's there. I can't look at your face and look at the back of your head at the same time.
Right.
Pretty much, like, but I know it's
2D,
there.
but we're in a 3D space.
Exactly. For you to be able to, I know a theory you're talking about, but that theory states that for you to perceive a dimension, you have to exist in the succeeding dimension. So if we were to see the 3rd dimension entirely, we would have to be 4th dimensional beings.
Right. Yeah. You gotta only the 4th dimensional.
Exactly. And then for you to see things in
all of this at once, like we can see 2D at once, I guess, for what 2D
exactly
is.
We can see the 2-dimensional face of everything in here at one time, right?
Yeah.
That's why we're able to draw 2-dimensional pictures so well and make it look like what we see here, because it's all 2D. It's all seen in 2-dimensional space. But we can experience things in 3-dimension because I could reach out and grab this. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's over there.
Yeah.
But just like I was saying, I can't see the back of your head right now, but I know it's there.
Right. So it's like this. Like, I'm like, in the theory of this being a hologram, and like right now I can lean over and see however far, but like if I'm just chilling right here, it's almost like rendering in a game, like how it used to be. Like,
like
that
the
shit
shit
don't
like
even
it's
exist
gotta load in.
But
like,
but we're so advanced. It's soon as you know what I'm saying, you don't physically see it, but it's already there. But like, is it there or not right now? But you don't know that shit because you're not thinking about it like that, because in your regular day-to-day, you're just up, moving and grooving, vibing, sliding. So it's like, for me, everything that I can't see now, I feel like it's not even fucking there at all.
Right, but it is. It is.
In a sense, right? Because even if it has to load in, it's still there in some context within the code, because eventually whenever you get to a certain point, just like a train track, right? Whenever it gets to a certain point, that's when the joints come down. So it's like, when you get to a certain point, all right, this shit needs to load in so far because he can only see thus far type shit too. And there was a nigga talking about the theory of I hate having so much in my head because
Hard to keep track.
Yeah, but he was like about realizing that you just being in this first person experience, like you'll never see you like I see you right now.
Nah, you never think about it that
you know
way
what I'm
until you
saying?
do, yeah.
And like even the ones who, because I talk to myself, I have the voice that talks to me, and motherfucker was like, what do you mean a voice? Like, nigga, I don't know, not like a demonic voice, but like a voice I communicate with, or that, you know what I'm saying?
Mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah, you feel me? So I'm like, the whole first person experience thing is just kind of got me, like, because I already believe this is just a shell, and whatever happens after this is, you know, yet to be determined. But I'm not who I am.
That's not our access to the living on the third dimensional
Yeah,
plane. How do we not know? Like, how do we know?
Yeah,
we cannot confirm nor deny any of these things until we finally experience them
for ourselves.
You'll never be able to. A baby will never be able to tell you fire is hot until that little motherfucker gets burned. He'll never be able to tell you that because he's never experienced it.
True.
He'll never be able to tell you that water exists until he fucking sees that water is there. You know what I mean?
So like, seeing so much shit. I believe babies see all the shit we can't see until they cross over. Have you ever seen Baby Geniuses?
What do you mean?
The movie. Like, no, so there's a 90s movie called Baby Geniuses where they were doing all kind of cool shit, but like there was a point where like they crossed over to like being a toddler kind of. So it was like because they were communicating telepathically, they were doing all kind of gangster shit as babies, but it is the theory of like they're still have the source with them until they like cross over to like how you and I are. You know, we can't see ghosts, we can't see certain shit. Some people can, right? But like all the supernatural shit, they say like basically babies have that. Why do you think a baby is motherfucking
looking around and all that kind? I feel
you
like
know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's
like,
not like they can understand what any of this shit is anyway.
Right. But I'm just saying though, I've seen it even with my own kids, and I have two of them. So just noticing different little things, like it's like, what is up with you, little motherfucker? Like you, this brand new world that you know something. You know, you little motherfucker. Like think about where they come from. It's like. I don't think that they don't come to this bitch knowing. I think that's the crossover, like in Baby Geniuses, is when all that shit gets wiped, and it's like, all right, now you start your
like it's because they
figure it out journey.
So the term context comes to my mind, but I feel like whatever the like the divine piece of context is. I feel like that's what happens to us when we finally wake up all of a sudden. Like we just wake up one day because we have context. We have things to base our perspective off of now. Yeah. Instead of everything being a mystery. Like, because then you have to experience those things for yourself. You do. You won't understand it until you finally go through it. And then when you go through something, now you have questions, and there's other people around to answer those questions now. There's dots to connect all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's if there's anything that I really think is true and is like real divine, is just the thing of just experience.
Yeah,
overall.
The experience itself. Oh yeah, it's already
whether like no matter what it is, like whether you're a fucking alien, whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck. Like the fact that you are here to experience whatever reality this is, quote unquote, whatever it is, you're here. So that right there is where the divine lies for me.
But
you probably be smashing the shit out that button. That's why
I do be hitting that moment. I agree, because we are right now living an experience.
Exactly. The question is the beautiful thing. Searching for answers that you can't otherwise find yourself or experience if you really were to go looking. You're just like, it's like chasing a dragon, bro. Like,
nah, facts. And I'm chasing that motherfucker too, for real. Because think about it like this too. Like we were talking about how we are even born, conceived, every one of us. Yeah. That we're born naturally, right? you made it.
Yep.
You could have not been you.
Exactly.
Young Ramel, me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't have been that. Like, motherfuckers don't understand like the race it is to get when somebody's getting pregnant and all those other sperm die, and you are the one that becomes. You know, if you make it to term, we lost a lot of soldiers in that war, but
yeah,
you are way more luckier to be here for the experience because so many people did not even get a chance to come here.
If everybody, I was reading an article once that this is just estimated, but if everybody who could have ever been born was actually born,
fuck.
Think about how many people would be on this planet.
Nigga, that's the crazy thing to think about.
You know what I mean? So that's why it's like, bro, you're here. Like, don't matter what you believe in, whatever the case, you're here. So make the shit count.
Yeah. That's because otherwise you couldn't, nigga.
Right.
You almost didn't make it, bitch. All of us almost.
See how we both understand that concept, though? There's billions of other people out there that understand that concept, even the bad ones.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that the bad ones are in charge of what we got going on. Yeah. And for them to be those types of people and to understand what we just understood is that we have to make this shit count. Mm-hmm. That's where we start getting into question. Okay, well, what type? That's why we always have so many conversations about, what type of morals does this person have? What are his ethics? Everything like that. We know them niggas ain't got no morals.
Yeah.
So think about what they're willing to do to make sure that they make their shit count.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That again
raises
another question. Yeah, let's make sure these niggas have morals, but we don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
What the fuck?
Because imagine if saint of a person that you could possibly best person that you could think of, but it was just in control of everything all of a sudden one day.
Yeah.
There are so many different pressures that are gonna happen. Like we naturally, there has to be difference in order for there to be. There has to be dark for there to be light. Yeah, there's a yin and
yang of it all. Like
that's just the nature.
If everything was all good, we wouldn't appreciate certain shit without the bad. Exactly. Without a nigga stealing your shit or you being, you know what I'm saying? Even life itself, things have to happen because some motherfuckers just run around this bitch like it's like it until you find out real quick it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And then you come with an appreciation, whether somebody dies or something happens to you, like
right. And it's a shame, and like there's a lot of shit that happen in the world that shouldn't be happening, but at the same time that the fact that you could wake up every day and still know about yourself that you feel that that's wrong and you're willing to go out and be the opposite of that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of power in that, and you have to be able to understand that to really be at peace with yourself when you think about shit like this. Because exactly, we have choices. Exactly. Yeah. You can choose to be a terrible person. Yeah. In fact, if you really want to break the science down, human beings as a species, if you really look at our history, no matter where you come from on the planet, whatever the case, we're fucking savage creatures.
Yeah.
By nature.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So there used to be other humans. Imagine seeing another creature that looks like you, but it's not you. But you eat the same food. You need the same things.
Yeah.
You require the same things to survive. Because if you don't, if you kill me and take this shelter, now my family, whoever's out here with me, they're about to fucking starve. Probably get killed themselves. Whatever the case. Like that's the type of shit that I think about when it's like the human story for real. Because right now, like where we're at, I've never been able. I can't imagine anything else because this is all we have.
Yeah, this is all you know.
Exactly.
You
but at
see
the same
other
time,
perspectives, not even made up, but like just on our TV and shit like that. So you have an idea, but nigga, could you really get down?
Yeah, I mean that comes with traveling too, though. I've been in places in the world where they don't live the way that we live. Like
facts.
Like their food's probably way better. They can go outside and grab their food off of a tree. It grows in their yard, but they don't got running water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Niggas don't got electricity, but they all got cars.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like you never know. Like the people get dealt different cards all over the place. There's people out there on the planet right now who've never seen like
any of this.
Current society.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they have quite literally for the last 600-700 years live in a fucking jungle or something. Like you don't know. Like you just don't know.
Don't even know
There's too many things to
exists.
experience out there for us to really try to come up with a definitive answer. It's like, yeah, this is it. Like, fuck no. Or else what was all this for? If there's a definitive,
now that I do agree with. I think it's a rotating fucking. There's got to be so much more, bro.
Yeah, there's so much that
even
we don't
within
know.
this,
where it's like, bro, I'm not gonna believe nothing anybody's saying.
Like, nah, for real. But when you think about it for real, this shit is pretty cool. Like,
yeah, this shit's cool.
The experience we're having, just being able to do the shit that we can do at this time in this moment, right? So it's like, nigga, this itself is like, oh shit. You think there's not more after this experience? There's no way. And I thought about that a lot, like, damn, because even as a kid I used to be scared of like death, like, oh my god, afraid of it. The
fact that we break promises amongst each other throughout our whole lives, but the one thing that's the one thing that that's coming. Is always gonna come.
That bitch coming, nigga. Whenever you don't know when, but that bitch coming for sure.
Exactly. So that alone, like, that's real to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like that's real to me. When I think about my existence, that's the one thing that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
And ain't no answers before or after it. So I'm not finna sit there and act like I gotta figure something out, like I'm about to have a solution to this. There's no solution to that. You know what I mean? But there's motherfuckers out there crazy enough to think that there is, and look what type of people they are. Like, I just can't subscribe to a lot of that shit. Where it's like, bro, I know what I'm capable of as a human being, but at the same time, I'm not finna go out of my way to be on that type of time.
Yeah, hell no.
There's so much cooler shit we could be doing
for the time being.
I could be out
for
here
sure.
growing food, nigga, feeding people, experiencing,
having a good time, making it a good experience.
Climb the fucking mountains, drink good water, like that. All that alone is a beautiful experience, nigga. Like,
I think it is.
Right.
I think about that shit all the time. Like, damn. Like, nigga, this could be something totally different than what it is.
And then look at like a lot of the shit that like ancient civilizations were worshiping. They were all deities that had to do with things that they seen around them, the earth,
the actual sun.
The sun.
They
worship the
Jesus,
sun.
Yeah, they say Jesus is the son, like the son of God, the son, not this man, this white man or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, like the son.
You can break down all the books and everything, but it all leads back to what's here.
Yeah,
like, it's in front of us. That's why I'm like, bro, like the primordial need for a human being to get answers is what poisons us in the first place. You don't need to fucking know and understand everything. Just experience it for what it is and digest that the way you need to make peace with it. Like that's what it is.
I like that. I like the way you put that. But I'm too invested, I feel like, because I'm still living, right? I'm not letting any of this. I think I honestly, the way that my belief system now makes me, I live better because I was in a place of worry and like, oh my God, they're poisoning the water, they're poisoning. Yeah, okay, yeah. And then I got over it. Like, all right, well, I know what I could do to make some changes, right? Do what I can, fix the things, control the things that I can.
You're in control of your own universe, but that universe being what's in here, you know what I mean? Like, you're in control of that.
And that's the thing. That's another part of it, because we all come from the same source. So it's like, it somehow, like they say, it is within us. We have to look within. We're too busy looking outward.
Exactly.
We
already see what's outward. Like,
you don't.
It's just, look, again, dimensional theory. You don't see what's in there for real, but you know it's there.
Yeah.
Like, you know it's there.
Like, nigga, who made me move my arm just then? I just did it. You don't
see.
You don't tell your brain. Like, you tell your brain certain shit, but like, you don't tell your shit to move your shit.
No.
About to get up, nigga. It just natural. Yeah, like
you seen the fucking Spider-Man movie when all three of them niggas is in there and they're asking him how he makes his webs. Yeah, out of his, like, from his body. He's like, I don't do it. It's not something I do. It just happens.
Yeah,
like, it's just there.
Yeah,
that shit was cracking me up. But like that right there,
it
you
just
know what I mean?
is.
Like, it just is. Yeah. So that's why I don't get hung up on like, oh, are we on a globe? Are we on this? Whatever. It's fun to think about it. If when I really think about what's just from my own experiences,
Yeah.
yes, I do think that we're on. It just makes sense to me that we would be in this endless whatever, because we ourselves have an endless need to answer all these questions about ourselves. So like, why would I deduce all of this to being contained by something?
But see, it's contained in a way where we're not, because they say we're contained either way. Because if we're on a ball, you can't leave without a spaceship, right? If we're under a dome, you can't get out of the. So either way, we're contained.
I don't like the dome theory because of. For me, I feel like it's based in a lot of religious scripture.
Oh yeah, for sure. But even in the artifacts,
I just don't subscribe to that because why?
Or hieroglyphs.
Uh,
That's all that they've depicted, though.
They talked about stars, not the map of the earth.
No, not the map, but just even the dome itself, always encapsulated, always encased. It's always been, so not even necessary. Have you ever seen a flat Earth map though?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to, that shit and how it explains the winter and summer solstice and the whole like.
When I first really started like thinking about all this kind of shit, I used to do a lot of mushrooms back then. So I would just be on mushrooms, hella mushrooms, and fucking looking at maps from all these different explorers, I would just go look at maps.
It's crazy.
I forget what there's a hobby for that, but I didn't know I was doing it until like somebody like pointed it out to me one day. But I've seen maps depicted of Antarctica with no ice on it.
Yep.
And it's not a ring.
Yep.
I've seen maps of, flat Earth maps. I've seen the I think it's like extraterraria map where there's other continents.
So that's like, what I feel.
All of that type of shit. But why do these things keep on changing? Why do they all change?
Some of them haven't though. Look at the Great Wall of China, for instance, and how they said, "Oh, for however long we've been learning about the Great Wall of China, bitch, y'all were the ones that were attacking the other side. The other side was on D, not y'all."
Are you talking about the like Mongolians and all that type of shit?
Well, the Tartaria was on the other side of that, because look at how the Great Wall of China. Think about how long that shit is for one.
Yeah, you can see it from,
like
you can
what
see it from
the
space.
Fuck, nigga. Like holy shit. But the way it doesn't face China. It faces the other way. Like, because it's in China, they're not the ones, you know what I'm saying, that are able to use that wall properly, is what I'm saying. They were on the offense, trying to fucking Tartaria
somebody was defending
against
themselves
them
from
niggas.
China.
Yes, nigga.
Okay, that's a cool theory.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm familiar with the Tartarian theory, but not as far as like China and the wall goes. I've got a lot of friends who've been to the Great Wall of China, and the way they describe it is it's massive for sure.
It's insane.
But there's parts of it that don't make sense for it to be there and for the purpose that
they said it is. Right.
Yeah.
The purpose they gave.
Because a lot of times like it's up on mountains and shit like that.
Yeah.
But when you look at like written history of where that wall came from, the motherfucker who built it was the first emperor of China. And
see, they say that though.
Yeah, but just as far as the narrative goes, he was fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like literally crazy, like because they used to give people mercury for medicine and shit like that. Pretty sure he was one of the people who was taking it. And he was fucking crazy. So anybody who would like slaves that would get too tired or anything like that, or anybody who would try to speak up against him and everything, he would literally kill them.
A crazy SOB,
and use their bodies as almost like mortar in a way.
Damn.
To start the bases of the wall.
That's insane.
Yeah, but think about how many other fucking rulers and shit were like that.
Think about that though, like nigga,
humans are savage creatures.
Yeah, the Genghis Khans, all these weird ass motherfuckers.
It's maybe only been what, like the last 40 years we've literally lived in a modern way. As soon as you start doing history on the decades before us, centuries before us, and I think about millennia before us, like what type of lives were them people living? Like. Niggas didn't have like running civil. Water. What is that?
Niggas wasn't civil.
My family marked. They hike 16 miles every day to make sure we get 7 gallons of water apiece.
That's just like the Wild West. Think about that in itself.
That's survival. That's why I'm like, that's the type of shit that's real. You know what I mean?
Right. But is it all happening at once? how they say time is linear. Like obviously,
I don't think time's linear at all.
It doesn't exist, and because to me, I wonder what it feels like to not even think of time like we think of time. Because
Well,
they have
time-
clocks. They've had clocks that tell time, but you know what I'm saying? Not this time. It's a celestial time that it tells. It's a celestial clock. So that makes sense.
Ancient humans would use the stars as a concept of time.
Yeah.
Stars are not
that too. They're
always there, but they're not always in the same place. That's just not,
because it rotates. They're fixed. They say all of the stars up there, the luminaries are fixed except for like 8 wandering stars or some shit like that. It's not a big it's right. And those are the planets.
Those are the wandering stars.
Those are So not the shit that we were putting together in our solar system in the classroom planets, but like. So it's just it's just
you ever looked through a high power telescope before?
No.
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's it look like?
So
shit just twinkling and shit.
From if that's as far as you can get on that telescope. I've looked through one of the ones where it's like it's out there.
What does it look? What do you see?
So it's black for sure.
Yeah.
But when you finally find something, you see very, very minute details. I was able to see colors.
Yeah.
So you remember how we had like VGR cameras back in the day? Like I'm talking like 140p.
Yeah.
Like that's what it looks like, but you can see it.
Pixelated.
Exactly. It's heavily pixelated, but that's because of the technology that you're using.
Well, see, I want to look through one. I think.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you won't know until you go and experience it.
No,
right?
For sure that.
So that's why I be trying to tell people, like, bro, like the one thing that is real is the fact that you have the free will to get out and live your life.
Yeah.
You want answers to these questions. Go out and fucking look for them.
Go look at some shit. Yeah.
All the power in the world to go do it.
Yeah.
There are people I've known people. I went to school with this nigga who one day he just fucking disappeared after college, whatever the case. Didn't think he was dead or nothing like that, but turns out this nigga just said fuck living here and just went out into the wilderness, nigga.
Yeah.
Like him in his little van, whatever the case. Of course, he's still attached in one way or another by having to get fuel and everything like that. But this nigga's out there hunting his own food, like off grid, like. Yeah. And I promise you, the type of conversations we're having, he don't care about that kind of shit because he's really connected with what's real. Like he's there. It's not a question for him anymore because this is what we got to connect to. So like I said earlier, you gotta make that shit count for real. Because this is your one chance to get connected to it. Like we don't know what's waiting for us.
Yeah.
Because the only other thing that's real is what's at the end of that line, right? So. Yeah. Those like you said, believe one of the two things. Those are the two things I see every day.
Yeah.
What we got right here and what's waiting for me over there. That's
Nah, for real. Nah, dead ass. It is always about the journey. That's how I feel. Everything, all this shit in between your stop, man. Because
for real,
this shit gonna stop at one point.
That's why I did my rebrand the way that I did, for real. Because like I pushed that like type of rhetoric real hard. Like brother, that journey's important.
Very much so.
It's very, very important. Whether you're talking about your career, your life, just existence in general. Like that journey is extremely important.
It's the experience, man. That's really what I've learned to like adopt as far as my ideology of like outside of all the shit we were talking about. But like, I'm experiencing this shit as I'm gonna give niggas my government. If you know it, you know it. But like, I'm experiencing this shit as AKA Hollow McFly, whatever. So this is just that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mother's who my mom is, my pops is my pops, you know.
Right.
One of my friends, you know what I'm saying? This is my experience. When you leave here, we're experiencing each other right now, right? Mm-hmm. When you leave here, you're going right back to your experience, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you got going on, you're going back to continue. And this is yet a part of our experience together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just be on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make the best of it all. Like, no issues, no drama, no problems. Don't want to have to, do some shit a motherfucker can't come back. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to have a good time with this shit. When we was niggas, like you said, drugs, young, fucking around, doing dumb shit, niggas was not understanding, like, this is going to be a part of your experience, all right? And it could be cut short just like that. I
Very
do think you can lead yourself to an early grave, right?
Absolutely.
I don't want to think that shit's predetermined to come in and be like, yeah, we're gonna kill this kid at 12.
I mean,
I don't really think I don't think shit's written in that way.
Oh yeah, there's like a destiny written for you.
Yeah,
I
think you
I definitely
have
feel like there's influence for people like us. Like, yeah, you have paths that you could go down.
Right.
You
I
know
think
what I mean?
like with my cousin Carl, who committed suicide in instance, right? So I can use that as an example. I feel like instead of it being this is the day this is going to happen, it could or could not. I feel that there are hot moments that like in a video game, it's like, all right, nigga, you gonna choose to do this or do that, because either way it's gonna be a consequence. You know what I'm saying? As far as like what happens. You know,
every action has a reaction.
For sure. You know, because you might not die, right? But then you could be a vegetable. You could something else could happen, right? Or this could be the checkout, or you choose not to do whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, whatever that is. And in this case, you know, because I still don't even know if was it an accident? Did he mean to do it? Could have been an accident. He could have meant to do that. So it's like, for me, I don't have a real definitive answer with that, but I honestly feel like it could have went either way. It could have not happened. That's how I feel like.
Right, yeah.
But in this timeline, it did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's all about that choice, because once you break that timeline.
You aware of Murphy's Law?
Yeah.
Anything that can happen will happen.
Will happen. Yeah.
So that law.
Is it bad? Is it anything bad that can happen will happen, or just anything that
can happen will happen.
Yeah.
So that theory alone alludes to the idea that there is like the time is not linear.
Yeah.
And which also means that our reality is not linear, right? So there could be there could be multiple timelines, because I done been down that same road that your cousin went down before.
Yeah.
And
you're still here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but in another lifetime, in whatever other reality,
that choice is made.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My line could have been cut short, right?
Yeah.
So we don't know, but the fact that we think about it, it could anything can happen. Anything that can happen will happen, right? So that's that's why I'm always like
But I think that's why we have choices.
Right. Again, because we can think about our own thoughts. We think we have thoughts about our own thoughts. So like when a lion's hungry, he doesn't think about, oh, maybe I should jump at this time, whatever the case.
Yeah.
He just gets after it, right?
To go get busy.
Yeah, he just gets busy right away.
Yeah.
So that is what I feel like
instinct
separates
too,
us.
though,
exactly. It's pure instinct. We have instincts too, but we have
different types.
We have the ability to think about our own instincts.
Yeah.
Like we are intelligent beings. Of course, there's other intelligent life forms on the planet, you know what I mean? But as far as the capabilities of us as human beings, like there's nothing that we have to compare that to.
Yeah.
And the fact that we have all these different choices, that alone is again, that's the divine right there. Like you have the choice to do something.
I think that's the biggest thing. Or either the illusion of choice.
Yeah, I mean, there is illusion out there too. I feel like it depends on where are you practicing your ability to make choices. What stage are you doing that on? If you're doing it literally, I mean, on the grid, if you're doing it where we all occupy space at, then of course you have to follow the rules around here, nigga, because we're going to give you some choices, but these are the choices we're going to give you, because this is something that this is how we get down, you know what I mean? But when, like my homeboy I was just telling you about, he got choices all the time. Anybody telling him to do shit.
Yeah.
If he wants to go chop that fucking tree down to build a goddamn extra outhouse next to his little cabin or whatever, he could do that, nigga. He's on Minecraft mode. Ain't nobody telling him what he can and can't do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's there.
Yeah.
But with us, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, we gotta, I want to go buy a house. I got to go through X, Y, and Z to get it done. Everything, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
levels depending on what game you're playing. He's playing a different game.
Exactly.
He's
We're playing different games
right now.
Playing completely different games.
Playing a totally different game right now. Like
exactly.
you said, that nigga's in Minecraft right now. Like,
yeah.
Hey, totally different than Sims.
Dead ass.
You know what
Exactly
I'm saying?
that. You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah, agreed.
you can literally create your own, like your whole own worlds in Minecraft, like from scratch.
I've seen it.
Big Bang Theory type shit, exactly. But on Sims, it's like, nigga, we're about to put you in this neighborhood. You better figure it the fuck out.
You saying that right there, because that's why I feel like this just way more advanced. Because look at what we were able to, and I say we, the human race, was able to create that. Something where I can turn this bitch on right here.
And you're in a completely different world.
And create an entirely different one.
Yeah.
Within the space given.
What the fuck is this? I think it's Black Mirror. The Throng.
Which one?
The Throng. THRONG.
Give it to me.
Watch it.
No, I'm not. I don't care about spoilers. Because spoilers still make me want to go.
So it's video game developer in the 90s. His boss tells him to build a fucking video game. He's like, all right, cool, whatever. But then this other bigger video game developer invites him over because he hears about his work.
Yeah.
This is mind you. So this developer A, developer B. I'll say it like that.
Okay.
Developer A, not known for a whole lot of shit, but he's fucking smart. He's good at his craft, but he's the nerd nigga who gets overlooked because he's not fucking suit wearing Ferrari driving ass nigga.
Okay.
Developer B, super famous, already well known. He's like Kanye level developer.
Yeah.
This nigga is like, he can drop once every 5 years and it's the biggest thing to ever happen. It's innovative shit every single time. These two meet. Developer B gives him a fucking disc because it's back in the 90s, so that like an actual floppy disk.
Yeah.
Gives it to him. Developer A goes back, puts this shit in. This video game is organic code, like it's a life form. And the little things inside of this game, it's almost like an idle game where it's like, okay, you feed your little monsters or whatever the case.
Yeah.
They jump around, they're planting trees. That's literally what's happening in this game.
Yeah.
And he starts to realize that as they get more advanced with what they're doing, as they get more prosperous and healthy and everything like that, they start singing. Then this nigga just somehow acid becomes a part of the equation.
Yeah.
He's doing profuse amounts of acid. I'm talking about like 10 strips to the face every half hour.
Jesus.
And he's able to hear and understand that these things are actually speaking to him with these with this song that they're singing. And they're asking him to get them more equipment so they can expand, so they can build, everything like that. They need more data.
Yeah.
So he finally gets it to the point where he's able to upload them to his fucking brain. He uploaded this code into his brain. And they told him to take this fucking like QR code looking thing and upload them to the grid. And he finally did it after like fucking 40 years. Only reason why he got caught, or only reason why he was able to do it is because he got caught for a murder that he did back when he was like still like building the game and everything like that, because he killed one of his homies that discovered what was going on. And he went in there treating it like a regular video game and went in there dropping like boulders and shit on him. Same type of shit that the Bible would say, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna flood your shit. I'm gonna do all of these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great floods. He was doing that to them. And homeboy came in and found out, and he killed his homie. So then, like I said, he got wrapped up for that murder 40 years later.
Out of the game, so he like got sucked into the game?
No. Nobody's got sucked into the game or anything yet.
Okay.
So I guess this is how, just backtrack a little bit. So when he was back in the 90s, when he was developing the game, developer A, the nerdy dude, he already had the game, he was developing it and everything like that. He had his homeboy that was coming over. This is the guy that was giving him acid, I guess we could use that. Yeah. This is the guy that was giving him acid. He killed that dude because that guy found the computer on with the game open, and he was just playing it like it was a regular game, and he was fucking up the little beings that were in there. Yeah, and then developer A comes back in and sees him doing that, and he offs this nigga. Like,
he like, that's like me I'm in here thinking I'm playing on your profile.
Literally,
like,
a
nigga,
setup,
you was
like
killing.
A setup just like that. Yeah, it's like, imagine a nigga going in there and like deleting your My Player or some
killing
shit.
My shit. Yeah,
like that's quite literally what it was like.
Not knowing this.
But this guy understands that this is a fucking like, this is a real life form here.
Yeah.
Like, this is real.
Yeah.
So he goes in, kills that dude, puts him in a fucking briefcase, and gets hemmed up for that murder 40 years later after he's already done all this shit to his brain with the life form in this game.
Oh shit.
So when they brought him in, he was like, oh, perfect. And they're like, he's completely void of any type of understanding. He doesn't have any sympathy for the idea of religion, anything like that, because to him, it's not real. It's like he understands what it means to be alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the necessity it takes to be alive. And he's just preaching the whole time. Like you guys have wars. You're worried about what the next person thinks about you all the time. Like you're like,
this is the human guy talking to these.
No, he's in the interrogation room.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, he's in the interrogation room, and these cops are like, typical cop shit, like, oh, you did this fucking murder, answer for it, da da da. He's like, I'm not answering any of that type of stuff because what happened type thing. He was like smooth eluding answering this question about the murder, but
yeah,
he's telling them exactly what's going on with that game. He's like, well, this is what you need to be hearing about, and is telling them in the most kindest way. Like, you would never think that this dude is like an asshole or anything. You'd think he's a little crazy because of what he's saying, but
yeah,
genuinely nicest person ever. Like, he's like, if you were to imagine like actually hearing the words that they say Jesus spoke to people when he would be super compassionate and everything like that, that's what this guy sounded like.
Holy shit. That's
like any type of prophet, like whether it be fucking Buddha, whatever the case, like think about what that conversation would be like if you were to speak to one of those beings. That's what this guy sounded like. Damn. And you know what I mean? So like, yeah, you start thinking about this kind of shit, it's like, oh, you start connecting dots where it's like, damn, maybe like simulation theory, yeah, this shit might be a simulation, but what is that simulation? You know what I mean? Because this same recurring idea seems to repeat itself a whole lot.
Yeah.
But anyways, as far as that episode goes, he finally just, gives it up, trying to convince them. He's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Takes this fucking piece of paper of this really crazy shape that I've never seen before and shows it to this camera. And all of a sudden, the fucking everything goes blank and there's this fucking sound. It's like remember how I was telling you they sing a song to him, right?
Yeah.
This time it wasn't a song. They were singing, but it wasn't a song. It was like a fucking screech, like a really high frequency that made everybody on the fucking globe just pass out. Like everybody around the world just passed out. Like you could, even if you weren't around the city or something, you could hear the shit.
Yeah.
So everybody passed out, and then once everybody woke up, you would think everybody just had the best nap of their life. Like no more conflict, no nothing. Like everything was just peace, just straight up peace.
Huh.
Yeah, that's
the throng.
The throng. Yeah.
The throng. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna watch that one because I'm like, what the fuck? And see,
that's crazy. It's crazy though, because it's like when my home, bro. So believe it or not, my graphics designer showed me that episode.
Yeah.
And she's like, she be thinking about shit the same way I do when it comes to stuff like that. She's like the first person I ever did DMT with and everything. Like, she like, yeah. We watched that shit and I was like, holy fuck. She was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, like, whoa.
I'm like, bro, this shit is crazy.
Shit. That's like that show, is it Paradise on Hulu?
I don't know.
Like they built this big underground city. Some shit happened up top, and like they built this underground city in Colorado or some shit. The dude was trying to find his wife in Colorado, I think, or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like, bro, crazy fucking shit to think about. And they're doing it now, though. They have those underground tunnels where shit is, and it's whole cities where, just like up here. But for just in case, like what? Just in case what, bitch?
I mean, yeah, anything that can't happen will happen,
anything that's ever happened is because they did it.
Right, absolutely. It's different when you're in control of the narrative. I mean, think about it. Your kids always understand everything that's going on. You're the one who's making shit happen around here, right?
Yeah.
You don't tell them your business every day, every moment. So there's shit that they're probably thinking about where it's like, nigga, something's going on. They probably got a whole fucking idea in their head, but it's not reality. You know what I mean? Like, true. It's not reality. So we like, nigga, you don't know what's going on for real. You just make sure you take care of you and yours.
Yeah. Nah, that's fucking
far as I'm
to a
concerned,
degree,
that's all
but
I have the ability to do.
yeah,
Like,
to a degree for sure. And that's only because, again, they're only experiencing this. We have grown up to be able to experience everything a bit further than just
exactly. I know what's out there to some degree, but again, I also don't know everything that's out there.
Yeah, but I've seen enough. I feel like
you've seen enough within your own world for sure.
Yeah, to draw some type of like, okay, this is a little bit
right. Yeah, you learn how to carry yourself, and yeah. Even then, that's different for everybody though. Like there's like we have different belief systems too. Like there's differences between us, but at the same time, look at how those differences also bring us together.
Yeah,
you know what
sure.
I mean? Like that's
I don't hate anybody that doesn't believe what I believe. It is what it is. There's a reason for that too.
It's necessary.
You know what I mean? So
polarity. I was reading that in the book once.
Yeah.
Polarity. It's necessary. Like you have to have it.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of things exist. How water does what it does. It has polarity.
Yeah, and water is a whole nother thing too, bro. It holds memory.
I asked somebody this question the other day, and they like didn't hear what I was saying for real, because this is how I usually test if people are worried about bullshit or not, or how much they actually think about stuff. Say you were to believe in globe theory, what would be the rarest resource in the universe?
I used to. You said what would be the rarest resource?
Yeah. What's the most unique resource in the universe?
And
that we know of.
Fuck, I don't even know where to begin to think about that, because you either go simple or you're trying to be super complex.
What we know to be known as like
water?
Resources. No, because we can theorize that there's water on other planets.
The most air? No.
Well, air is a blanket term, but
our oxygen. What is it? I don't even know how to get.
Wood. Where have you ever? We could look at. You could see samples of asteroids that come from outer space that got diamonds, copper, all kinds of shit in them. But where have you ever seen wood falling out of the sky? And think about how wood is so. When you think about Mother Earth, you start thinking about green, right?
Yeah.
Plant life.
Yeah.
What's like that's
the tree of life. They cut those big ass trees down.
Exactly. Ancient tree theory, all that kind of shit, all of that type of stuff it would literally show that you believe that the earth is much older than what any book will tell you.
For sure.
So that right there is why that's why I believe in globe theory, because for all I know, this is the only thing that we have is Mother Earth. That's why I always call it Mother Earth. Like the sun, the moon, the earth, all of those things, I can see them every day. I don't see anything else that's going on outside.
Well, it's kind of like that first person shit where we can't see the earth, all the other shit. Yeah, but I wish we could. And me, when I'm up there flying, man, it's always this blue hue. Like that encompasses the.
See how many different blues there are, though?
of the shit. Yeah.
What's like the most common time of day that you've like flown? Like if you were to say like.
I've flown at night and in the daytime. So like I've probably flown every time that you could. So early morning, so say dawn, because it's dawn and morning are two different things, come to find out. So morning, dawn, morning, afternoon. I've been on a evening flight to a dusk, and I've flown a red eye.
So you've seen the sky in all phases.
I've seen the sky for the most part, yeah.
So in doing that, what would you say? Like what do you see? Like what?
Aside from the windows not being like regular glass windows that we look out of, and it's not affecting my sight of what I'm actually seeing, man, I just see a vast whatever. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Right.
They're saying planet, but it's like you can't. So it's like almost like I want to answer that question, but like it's almost like when they say UFO, or like when your brain sees some shit that it doesn't recognize. It's like running through files to try to figure out if we've ever seen this shit before. Because it's like opening shit like damn. Yeah, exactly.
You have nothing.
You know
to
what I'm saying?
that to,
Until it kind of clicks, and that's how I knew when I saw UFOs, and I actually seen a cloaked. I swear to God, it looked like a fucking plane. Like I was fucking with my pistol and with the laser and looked up, and I was in Pueblo.
That's the only place you'd ever get away
bro,
with.
and I look up and I see it coming. But like you could almost you could see through, like it was there, but it wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about putting my laser to it, but I'm like, yeah, that'd probably be the dumbest shit, because even if I'm not seeing what I'm seeing right now, but I'm seeing it, what if it's some type of government shit? And then, yeah, I don't want to do that. What if it's not some government shit and I'm fucking up the vibe still? Because I don't play with, like, I could see some shit and that don't mean I'm about to run up and touch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty cool with just kind of witnessing with my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, fuck, like this, I can't believe I'm seeing this right now. Tried to pull my phone out, and by that time I had lost track of it. But I'm like, but to answer your question of being up there, if I want to be up there with just my sight, don't obstruct my view. Don't give me just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care why y'all have these curved magnified windows or whatever. I want some shit I can just see out of and just take a gander. How possible
is that really though?
I don't know.
That's why I be trying to tell people, because it's like, bro,
that way for a reason, obviously, and not just for us to not see it, but you know,
I mean, like to be up to really go up there and like visibly see that shit with the naked eye, like how you would, like, nigga, you might as well fly like you have to be able to fly.
Yeah,
like,
facts, big facts.
Like you'd have to be on some Morpheus type shit. Exactly. Like
I really wish I could.
So that, like you were saying, like you're trying to comprehend something that you don't have. You
really can't.
You don't got the base knowledge for it to understand it. So same thing when a baby is first born. Look how they're looking around the fucking room. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is going on? That's the same exact experience that we would have going up there, whether it be a dome or you could keep going and you get sucked out into a fucking vacuum all of a sudden. Whatever the case, you won't.
I don't feel like you keep. They would have. I feel like they would have shown us that for real already if we could have.
If something was to get sucked out of there?
Yeah, no, even if we could leave this bitch. I feel like they would have actually done it for real. Because look at all the shit that
What do you mean by show us? How would they show us other than the ways that they've attempted to already?
I mean, that they can leave?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, it's no different than how you film a movie. That's just what they've been doing the whole time. But let's see it in real time. Y'all got all this technology.
You have to be there. You would have to be there. I feel like there's no way to really show us that in real time,
because they be faking all kind of bullshit for real.
Are you saying like not give me like a pre-recorded piece of material to watch?
I want it. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying.
That makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like stream this shit on Twitch for one time.
We trying to we all trying to see. Nigga.
Yeah, I mean they show the launches live, but you don't see nothing further than that motherfucker curving in the sky.
Exactly. Why is it not going straight up? And then on top of that, nigga, they've been trying to break the firmament since the 50s. Since they started building rockets and being able, so they know something. So whether it is exactly that, they know something.
I do believe space is real, but I think there's some type of force at hand that they don't have an explanation for.
I used to believe
that they can't get past, like they can't go to space.
Yeah, I believe
they just can't.
And that's why they're like, it's the firmament. It can't just be some gases you can't get through. It has to be something physical that you cannot. You know what I'm saying?
Again, you have to think about scale though. Like, have you ever heard what is that term? Something is so large that you're afraid of it.
Yeah, but and it looks big up there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what would you really feel like if you were to say Earth, whether you were to see it from bird's eye view, whether it being flat or it being round, if you were to really see that in scale to where it's like it looks like this to you. Really think about like what perspective, like where you would have to stand to be able to see something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, like, for sure. I'm frightened when I'm in the airplane. I don't like flying.
Right, because like
not anymore. But
you as a human being really were just like biologically you were not meant to comprehend something
just in
like
this
that.
Tiny vessel flying over whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah, like I mean, of course we were able to do it. Like that just shows goes to show what we're capable of as living beings. But at the same time, it's not like you were born with wings to get up there and fly, nigga. Like, it's just not. If that was the case, you would have been a bird.
There's a reason why.
Exactly. Like, there's.
But then, what if we can actually, and they're just suppressing that too, right?
I mean, yeah, you don't know till you know. You don't know what you don't know.
I can fuck with it. And see, that's the thing. I don't try to push back or make anybody believe my ideology. I just want to talk about it.
Yeah.
What do you really believe? And not what somebody else told you. What do you really like? You know what I'm saying? Because I was on that side once. I love the thought of space, nigga, and other planets and the whole galaxy and all this. Like, damn, those are completely other worlds. Like, think of what they tell us our galaxy is, the Milky Way or the Andromeda, whatever the fuck we're in, the Milky Way galaxy and all the shit outside, but yet inside of it. You can't tell me there's not other shit out there. I'd love the thought of that. But I'm just starting to think it's not up, it's within. Like the whole hollow earth theory. Shit like that.
Yeah.
I just think it's within. I think once you get over the walls.
Think that type of shit's true too.
Once you get over the walls, it's probably like a 40-day journey. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple months, nigga. You've got to traverse this shit, especially if you're walking. And then, boom. That's when because if you can actually get up, because water has to be contained. If not, it's going to spill all over the place. So where's all this water being contained? How's all this water being contained? That's because Antarctica encompasses us and we're in the middle. There is no north. It's only magnetic south or north. It's only one of them. It's not north. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually magnetic. A lot of weird shit goes on over there. But again, shit that's inexplicable. That's why they down there trying to figure it the fuck out. That's why they got bases out there and scientists out there trying to do shit because nigga, they want to figure it out too. But yeah, I think it's within because niggas then found water within water underwater, nigga.
Oh yeah, it's salinated and desalinated.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, how
polarity.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, there's a reason for all of this shit. I just think we have to start again. Like we're looking within, we're looking out. They got us looking out. Remember they said, don't look up, nigga? Of course. We need to be looking within. We need to start right in front of us too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just where I'm at with it. I feel like it's down and outward. Yeah, so you can go through all those portals and shit. The Grand Canyon, they say you can fucking walk to Africa. Why we can't go through the Grand Canyon? You mean they want us to take these long out that? There's guiding us. They're making us go. There's probably some crazy.
No, like you could like look these like that's real. There's
like civilizations out there.
Yeah, that's
ancient civilizations.
I mean, you can find ruins and shit like that. Yeah, but there's like actual like Native American tribes that still live there. Like,
oh yeah, I bet. Like, they don't want you fucking with them. And that
because I mean, of course they don't want you coming to fuck with them. Look, like you got to remember why they're there. They're not there by choice. Of course, that was like a piece of their land, but that's like me coming into your house and being like, nigga, closet you, the rest of this shit is mine.
Yeah.
That's quite literally what happened to them people.
That's fucked
and
up.
if you wasn't cool with it, you get killed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but places like that, I feel like people come up with those types of theories of like, yeah, you could walk to Africa. Like you can get to Kenya from the Grand Canyon.
Motherfuckers done did it. There were some Indian dudes. And a bitch was asking them fools, like, where are y'all coming from? Like, we walked. Like, where the fuck did y'all walk from? And they had ended up passing through the Grand Canyon. I just think it's more to it. I want to send you that video. I'm going to start a chat with you, too, and just start sending you shit. So we can just start. Same shit me and yo pops be doing, because I'm interested. And again, I'm at the point in my life where I believe everything and nothing at the same fucking time. So it's like.
You know who Graham Hancock is? So he's a British geologist.
No. Oh, okay.
And he's one of the guys who remember the ancient calamity theory that I was telling you about?
Yep.
So it's also like a part of the old Earth theory umbrella, but he's the guy who sees all of these crazy things across the globe, like goes into the ocean, finds these shit that would otherwise look like it was made by us or something else, or like it shouldn't be there naturally.
Yes.
But regular geologists would tell you, oh, it is there naturally. But A lot of that shit just don't make sense to be there, right? So I could see like where Grand Canyon theory kind of comes into play there, but I just don't believe that you can walk through that shit like that.
It's got to be something.
You
There's portals there too. A lot of electromagnetic shit be going on over there too.
That's something that we can actually measure, right? Like it's there. Electromagnetic.
But like, look, you can't go in there.
Right, like you're
only a certain few have been in there or no other way. That's just like when niggas be crossing the border. We don't know how to cross the border. They do though.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know where the fuck to go or not to go. We just gonna be sitting ducks in that bitch, nigga.
Yeah.
They've got it mapped out. So it's like, again, like you said, you don't know till you know. And when you find out that, you know what I'm saying? So
you got to get out there and experience shit though.
Yeah, you got to field test all this shit.
You have to field test everything.
For real, man. Like, I don't know. I like these types of conversations. I very rarely have these on air. Like, very rarely. Like, this is probably like the second time we've even
most niggas trying to get straight into this.
Well, I mean, even that. Well, you can do that too. Obviously, my whole thing is this. That's why it's higher conversations. Yeah, we're talking to artists, but this is a part of getting to know these individuals.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
You've been here before now. You've been here by yourself too, I think, and you've been here with your homie and shit. So this is probably your third time. So it's like, nigga, what more can we talk about other than shit that we want to talk about? Yeah, and you know, hey, yo, I'm back at it. I got another set, or I'm doing like we've discovered who you are in that realm. Now let's talk about now let's really see who a type of motherfucker you is.
Yeah.
Like what you think about what do you actually believe? Because there's really no right and wrong, I don't think. Well, when it comes to that, I think. Now,
when it comes
me
to
robbing you or taking something from you is wrong, or doing, you know what I'm saying? Like that morality.
That's the type of shit I be talking about though. Like we inherently feel right and wrong within ourselves. You know what I mean? Like we all have like different definitions of it to one degree or another, but inherently
it varies from person to person.
Exactly, it varies from person to person. Like murder, for instance.
Yeah, exactly.
So we know that when it's done,
we're told it's bad.
We're told it's bad, but every one of us can justify it if we have a reason to. You know
military killing people all the time. If it's bad, it's bad. Thou shalt not kill. But why does our military? Why is it okay for y'all to go bust y'all gun?
Exactly. But at the same time, just like in the last 10 years politically here in the United States, we're one of the last countries in the world that we still run around with guns.
What'd you say? We're one of the last countries that what?
That run around with guns still. It's the whole public populace has access to firearms with exceptions of X, Y, and Z. But at the same time, it's like why would we like chalk that up to having morality? You know what I mean? Because I still like having my rights when it comes to that type of shit.
Right.
Like I'm not finna give up. I'm not finna give up nothing I got going on.
For what?
Exactly, for what? But at the same time, I'm not the nigga who's running around sparking at everything that I don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, very true.
So that's just where we come up as differences of people, but at the same time,
there's different rules for, again, we're not playing that game either.
Exactly, I'm not playing that game. There's a different game I'm playing, but it just so happens we got access to the same tools.
Yeah, but we get in trouble for doing the same thing.
Absolutely.
Outside of being in that club. There's only certain clubs
for sure.
you got to be in order to do that type of shit, just like the police.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But so it's just like a lot of again, some of the shit makes perfect sense. The way things run, I guess. But then those types of things, it's like some of this shit is just like big ass statues. We didn't build those. Those pyramids, we didn't fucking build those. There's no way we built those in with what they said we built those with.
I mean, they don't fucking know. They weren't there.
Right, but the way that they're set up, the way that, I guess the coordinates is like what, the speed of light or some dumb shit. Not dumb shit, but the coordinates of
like where the pyramids sit.
And there's pyramids in America.
Yeah, that's
hidden
what I'm saying.
Ones too. So it's like
there's a lot of rewritten and hidden history.
Yeah, and all they're doing.
You ever watch? You're an anime guy.
Yeah.
You watch One Piece?
Yep.
So I've been telling most of my like One Piece friends this, like just like all my anime friends in the first place. One Piece is it's extremely synonymous to what's going on in the real world. There is this mystery, whatever, ruling the world that we all know it's there, but we can't name it. They're deleting history, making sure people don't talk about this, telling you what foods to eat, everything like that. At the same time, it's protecting its group of people that kiss its ass all the time.
Yeah.
Look at the real world and what's happening.
Yeah.
Can't tell me that's not what we have going on right in front of us. And the only
it's teaching you a few different things because it's teaching you about life too, right?
Exactly.
Inevitably, he's going to be the Pirate King, but it's again the journey, the experience,
the journey that
it's
counts.
all the shit in between him getting to that point,
to that point, exactly.
What happens after? Because now you've reached your goal, right? So now what? Is this it?
Right. Yeah, that journey's important.
You know?
Yeah, that's like
shout out to Luffy.
Yeah, for real. I always tell
niggas right there, the whole gang right there.
Right. I always tell all my friends, like, bro, if you ain't watch anime for real, then you're like, because niggas like they look at it just for what it is, or like face value.
Yeah, and it's
shit,
not. It's way deeper.
I've been watching anime my whole life, like my entire life. That shit's like
not mine. Bits and pieces. My uncle put me on Dragon Ball was like my first real. Could I say that? Because I used to watch like shit like Ghost in the Shell and.
Yeah, nigga, all that Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah,
like my first anime I ever watched, it was Trigun, and that was like my uncle Windsor, Eddie James, So, but our family, that side of my family, we're Japanese, so like that's always been a part of our shit, and to be black and Japanese is a beautiful thing, because like the black diaspora in the United States, we have the history that we have, you know what I mean? Like all this time we've been looking for something to hold on to. And anime, I don't know what it is, just that mix, like that shit really gave me some serious life lessons to hold on to.
Yeah, should have give you all the game. Because look at how the Asian culture in general, the Japanese, Japanese, Chinese, that culture is really a very spiritual. They get it, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, they got
us
their
as Americans,
too, but that's the human story.
Oh yeah, but I'm just talking about as far as like what we get from that culture. I feel like they have some type of understanding.
Yeah,
down from the samurai to the Buddhist monk, like bro, like that shit is it's a beautiful thing how their practices over there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
There's some brutal shit to it as well.
Well, I mean, again, it's the nature of what's going on. So, but I'm just talking about is like some of their ideology of the Asian culture from top to bottom. Like it's a beautiful thing, like the discipline and again like thought process of a lot of shit. You know, sometimes they gotta get dirty. You gotta get down and do some shit. But above all of that, I'm fascinated with the Japanese culture above all. But I love a lot of the Asiatic stuff in general. Like for me, they just get it. They're from technology that they have nowadays, like especially in like China, like nigga, man, them niggas is eons ahead of us. We're so fucking slow compared to what the fuck they got. Just like you said, food's better, the way of life, the way of living. They just do shit. Now, there's some communist shit over there.
Yeah, I mean, everything
bullshit over there, but
they don't hide it though.
Yeah,
they don't hide it.
Yeah.
So I was like I was saying earlier, I'm not necessarily like super big on politics, but I understand its importance because that's the stage that people that we otherwise would not trust. That's the stage that they use to make decisions for us.
Yeah,
and you have to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
In China, they come straight out like, yeah, we are policy first.
Yeah.
Everything else comes after. So they they execute their own billionaires and shit over there if they don't get with the program.
Yeah.
United States ain't like that.
You ain't bigger than the program.
They're profit over policy.
Yeah.
So of course, you telling me I can make how much money in the next year if I just feed you fucking glue and red dye?
Yeah. All right.
So like that's why we play the game that we play over here. You know what I mean? Because if whoever's, just like I was saying earlier with the parent and child analogy, whoever's running the household, nigga, that's your program.
Yeah.
So get with it, and if you don't like it, get the fuck out or
another program
take the house over. You know what I mean? Whatever the case.
Yeah. Very true.
But a lot of people don't like we're at least 6 generations in now of modernism.
Yeah.
Nuclear family idea, American dream, everything like that. So going against the grain on that, most people can't comprehend that at all.
Yeah.
Because they've never faced real adversity before. we've been desensitized to so much shit to where it's like, think about all the movies that you've seen in your lifetime about like these human trafficking rings and all that type of shit, where it's like, man, that's fucking crazy.
Fuck the movies.
Hope that never happens in real life, and now it's right here in front of us, and nobody's looking at it like it's crazy because you've been desensitized to it. You've literally been desensitized to it.
What's fucked up.
Exactly. We know it's fucked up, but it doesn't shock us because, I mean, we've been spoon feeding you this shit for since your granddaddy was a baby. Nigga.
Like, damn, again.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, bro, people.
It's a gift and a curse. We weren't meant to see all this shit. Just like we weren't meant to see these many fine bitches. Where was all these bitches at growing up? Then now, bam, every nigga think they got an option. Now I can talk to a bitch not even here and try to, you know what I'm saying, make a connection with somebody. And not, I'm just saying because
that's
it's like in theory,
overall,
yeah, you know what I mean. Like you had what you had or what you thought was in your area until you flew or went somewhere else. Like damn, them bitches in Texas. Now you can see bitches from Brazil, Arizona, Afghanistan. You can see.
It's always been
everything.
like that though. It's just it's instant.
We never,
to us now.
we
it's
never
instant to us.
Yeah.
Because we got these and all that type of shit. Like we've created a whole other world in which we can communicate. Yeah. But you've always had the option, like nigga, even if it was 1500 something, nigga, if you're over in fucking Europe and you want to go down to goddamn South America to go get you some fine shit, nigga, you can go do that.
You can.
Granted, during that time, it probably wasn't by choice.
No, yeah.
But at the same time, nigga, like that's like we've been here. You know what I mean? Like we've been here, and that's something we have to look towards. Like you said, we got to look within, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we have to look within towards is. What have we been known to do? True. Who's been doing what? And what do they want now?
Yeah.
That's the type of shit I be thinking of. So as far as I'm concerned, the last 1,000 years, it's been the same niggas in control. And I know exactly what they want, and I don't want them getting it from me.
Yeah, hell no, bitch. Move around.
I already give up enough just by living around this motherfucker. I'm paying taxes,
We shouldn't even be doing that.
You're right.
The whole social security.
I want to. The United States is a fucking scam to me.
Oh no, it is, nigga. Not to you, it is. This is a business, nigga. We don't even the kids we have. Business. My mama don't even own me. I'm not my mama's property. My kids ain't my property. It's fucked up, but again that illusion.
Exactly, it's all.
It's all a part of the illusion.
It's illusion because 5,000 years ago, niggas was not getting birth certificates and all that type of shit. Like, nigga, that's your son. Okay, that's your son.
Wasn't even paying bills.
You know what I mean? Niggas wasn't paying bills, nothing like that. Of course, we still had cities and everything like that.
Everything was on a barter system, though.
Everything was a barter system.
Done because it needed.
What's
to be
tangible?
Done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like. We had value for gold and all that kind of shit, but at least it's real. I can go get this from somewhere. You know what I mean? I could put this up against something.
Yeah.
I got 5 chickens right here, nigga. You about to feed your family for the next year and a half. Give me a cow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit like that. That's the type of shit that matters.
I need one.
What's here? What's in front of us? What can we grab? Because like, we got computers and all that kind of shit, nigga, but I can't go in there and just pull some shit out. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah. It's a process to do that. But then again, it's still in that footprint. It's all still digital.
Exactly. It's all digital. It's not real tangible shit.
Yeah.
Like what? Like
unless you put it on like a disc or a CD. But even then, it's partial.
Right. Think about this question. What does the internet feel like?
Fuck. What does the internet look like?
We know what it looks like, but looks can be deceiving.
We know what things on the internet look like.
But what does the internet itself actually look like?
Yeah. Yeah, because you said, what does it feel like? What does that bitch even look like? That's like us breathing air and can't see it, and fish breathing water and can't see it, or can they see it, or can they see air? Because we can see water, like that whole, you know what I mean?
I wonder what a fish does see when they come out of the water. Yeah. It's probably torturous.
Well, just like we can't breathe in water.
You ain't
just like they be
opening
flapping
up your eyes in water either.
Yeah. So it's like, there's a reason. Why they have gills and we don't. There's a reason why they don't let us fuck with dolphins either, but that's a whole nother
it's literally
topic for another day. But that's because, again, water holds memory. They know. I think dolphins, first of all, they're aliens, just like octopuses. And
you think octopuses and dolphins are aliens?
Fuck yeah.
I feel like we are just so detached from was because look at the world. We don't live in the ocean.
But think about so that
how could we again? We've explored less than 5% of the
our
ocean,
world. That's theirs. That's a whole nother world within our world that we don't even fucking understand. Marine life is one. Everything from the ecosystem itself to, I mean, like the coral reef, like everything.
There's more
about
life in the ocean than there is on land.
For sure. For fucking sure. And we haven't been that deep. And like I said, that's why it's like we gotta go down. I think it's there.
Look within for sure.
A lot of the answers I think are there. Look at what we found in the waters thus far.
Crazy
You can't tell me there's not more answers. And again, water holds memory. So what I was saying about the dolphins and being here so long, I feel like they definitely know something. They don't let you have
for sure.
birth with those. And births have been known to be a lot easier because they help give birth sonically. Whatever it is that they do with their little sonics and having birth be a
sound
lot more.
I feel like that's why I have such a deep. Any musician really think about why we love music so much. The
sonics.
Exactly. The science of sonics is profound.
Yeah.
It literally makes shapes. Like it's a real substance. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
And the name one time in human history where we've not had music and sound
before it was a thing.
But even before we even had a name for it, you know what I mean? Like it was always there. Human, even uncontacted tribes. You go out to these people and visit these people. They have music. They have songs. They can literally mimic the sound of a bird perfectly.
Yeah,
that's music. You know what I mean? That's sound. Music is just a name for what was already there.
I fuck with that.
But shit like that, like what's
I fuck with
again?
that.
That's why I always turn right back to what's really here and what's real for us. Yeah. Sound, we know that's there. Death, we know that's there. Light, we have it. Like we can see it.
Piano's been around for a long time too.
I'm
just thinking about instruments wise, and just how you put it. Like it's always been there. All of this shit has always been here. This TV's always been here. It just took the right person to get to this.
You just got to put the shit together, and it's there. Like it's always been there. There's a base code for everything. Whether you want to think about it simulation wise, whatever the case, there's a base for it.
Like that. The way you said that just was like, fuck yeah, it was always here.
It's always been there. It's like it's never not been.
Together, figure that shit out. Nigga.
Exactly.
God.
Exactly.
Damn.
That's why I believe in space, because for all we know, there's a process happening there that we have no comprehension of, but it's fucking happening.
But that's why I believe it's the opposite. Just because of what they've already proven to not have done, that's why it makes me more so believe that space, not so much. But this space, outer space, not you know what I mean?
I guess
it's all they all playing with that word. They all playing with these words. You know what I'm saying? That's all they doing. That's all. The root word. It comes from this derivative from this. NASA means to deceive and all this
English
shit.
Language, yeah.
But even then, still, it's like why? There's a reason for it. That's just like the UN map. It's a flat Earth map. It's not a globe map. It's a flat Earth map. All certain things, places.
A lot of those maps are a lie in the first place. They're very Eurocentric.
But.
They notice how on most of those maps they make Africa.
But check this.
Tiny.
But what I'm saying is, to that point, they're not just doing it.
I mean,
that's just like a tattoo. You didn't just pick something. It means something.
Yeah.
You got it. You made a decision to put that on your body because it meant something. So when it comes to these big brands or these countries, the flags, all the shit that they put in view to display whatever it is,
it's for a purpose.
It was thought out. It's not you could have done a gazillion different things to represent, just like Mexico. That hat could have done a gazillion different things to represent, but that is what the purpose is. There's a purpose for why it's that. So it's like there's a reason why you guys are displaying it the way that you're displaying it, but it's not clicking for anybody because it's just not clicking. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all that shit's thought out, just like everything that's going on. So I don't think them niggas know what's going on. They know what's going on. Look, I know we've been in this motherfucker for a minute, so what's been going on though outside of all this other shit?
Yeah, man. When was the last time I was here? It was
it's been like a year or so, maybe, or at least about 6 months.
It's been a crazy year. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
went through a pretty major mental health episode, or like literally this time last year, and it was like prolonged for a while. It was going on a little bit before that, but I ended up taking a huge break from music, like overall. Like I wasn't doing shit.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
It got, because this time last summer I threw a festival and all that kind of shit, but it just took a lot out of me, and I already had other shit going on in my own head, so I ended up in a real bad way. Had a couple facility visits, shit like that. But from there, yeah, I was like, I got my shit together, just mentally, making sure I was stable and everything, and then
damn,
took all that time off, did some soul searching.
Yeah. And this was in what time period?
Just within the last year, like literally, like to the day type shit.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. But
shit got a little crazy.
Very crazy, yeah. Very crazy. But everything's cool now though.
That's good, because that mental could fuck you up, man. Hey, man. And it's still Men's Mental Health Month too, so you gotta take care of that, man. And this brain never turns off, so I can imagine just that space and just never being able to really just.
Yeah, it does a lot to you, because like you were saying earlier, the two voices that you have in your head, you know what I mean? Like when they're not in
sync.
Yeah, when they're not in sync with each other, shit gets real.
And you're the one that has to control it, come to find out. It's like, because that's just, but it's hard to do.
It's very hard to do, but when you fight that instinct, like when you fight that process though, you start looking outside, you know what I mean? Like we were just saying, you start looking outside, and shit gets murky. Like it's you might make decisions that you wouldn't have made if you were at peace with yourself.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I went down that road for a good minute, but spent a lot of time, you know, figuring myself out, everything like that, and I really like fell out of love with the craft of just making music and everything, because a lot of shit started feeling like a job.
All this shit turned.
Right, like when I started this music collective, shit was, I had like you know when you first have your dream or like your vision, and it's so pure.
Yeah.
I had that for the longest, and I've never really let it go, but me kind of wanting to be flexible and not feel like I'm being so controlling over something.
Yeah.
I've really let a lot of other people's opinions influence what I should have been doing with that and myself too. Mm-hmm. And that shit put me in a real fucking bad headspace, because when things didn't go the right way, I'm constantly looking at myself like I'm a failure and shit.
Yeah.
And really, I was knocking down mountains the whole time, but it just don't feel like that. So in my head, I'm like, I'm doing the things that I said I wanted to do, but it's not resonating the way that it should. That means I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm not doing what I should have been doing.
You're not getting the feeling you thought you would get, or what have you from it.
Exactly, because like you know what that feeling is, because you might have felt it before. There's that feeling that you know is there. Yeah. But the road to it it's not clear. So you might do some crazy shit, once in a lifetime shit, and other people can't say they done it before. But if that shit don't warm you up the way that they thought it would, or the way that you thought it would, then
very true.
Exactly. It might have been something else that you thought. There's something else out there for you that you didn't know was for you. You know what I mean? So that's what I just kind of internalized that concept, and just started moving different. So now, a year later, I'm like in a place where I'm like for real, like comfortable in my own skin as far as being a creative goes. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says about what I'm creating or what I'm doing, because I know what it does for me, and if I'm able to share that with somebody and it does something for them too, that's the connection I want.
That's all that matters.
That's exactly. That's all that matters. That's pure organic connection, and that's the best shit I could ask for as an artist.
Yeah,
because we live like look at the age we're in right now. Everything's based off of numbers, based off of streams. You're a DJ who's just coming up, but the first promoter you're dealing with is like, oh, if you can't sell me 100 tickets and you don't got fucking 1,000 followers by next month, you're not worth shit. You're never gonna be anything. Like that's the type of world we live in right now. And of all the history we have of artists, whether you be a musician, a painter, whatever the case, they had barriers to break through, but it's not like they weren't looking for a viral moment, because in their like they have no concept of that. That's not what was real back then.
Yeah.
What was real is going out and connecting with people. You know what I mean? And so that's the space I'm back in.
Just
now.
putting it out, man. It don't matter. This is what you feel like doing. Do that shit. Mm-hmm. Somebody's gonna feel the same way you feel about whatever it is.
Exactly.
Might only be a couple hundred people, but so what?
Right. And believe me, I've been on stages where there's like upwards of 1,000 people or more staring at me, like looking at me and expecting me to give them something to feel, right? Yeah. And if you're not in the right headspace, you might interpret that as like, okay, I have to perform for these people. I'm not here to perform for you. I'm here to share something with you.
Yeah.
And that's just the mindset that I have when it comes to my creative space now. Like I whatever it is I want to create, whether I'm creating with other people,
right?
There's something that we want to share with you, or I want to share with you, and if that isn't, and if it doesn't resonate with you, then it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Not for sure. Everything ain't for everybody.
Exactly.
But I like that idea of this is what I'm sharing with y'all. Bitches ain't a performance. It may be in the sense of what is happening physically. But nigga,
yeah, like when it comes to presenting it to you, like right. I want to do that to the best of my ability. But the performance for me is like, I think it's more like a behavioral term that I use. You know what I mean? So like
acting.
Yeah, like I don't act with me, because you're like, your creative self should be your most raw and authentic self.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, music has always been there, right? Creativity has also always been there.
Yeah, I agree.
We've never, like, without creativity, we would have never had the first Tool. We would have never had Fire. Like, we would have never had these things without somebody along the line thinking and being like, it'd be cool if I tried this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like, these are divine things for me. Like when people start talking about religion and all that kind of shit, I'm like, no, I don't subscribe to none of that, because like there's real things that are right here in front of us that are tangible for us, and like we can experience them every day. So like creativity, sound, music, all these things that we don't have a source for, it's because that is the source. But yeah, that's just where I'm at, like creatively and musically right now. Like shit's it's probably like the healthiest I've felt in a creative mindset like in a long time. And I've been doing music for nearly 15 years now.
Yeah.
On and off here and there, of course, like life happens and shit like that. But as far as having ideas in my head and getting them out, I've been doing that for half of my life, and it's never been better than now.
Nah, that's what's up. That's super fire. Sometimes you have to take a step back from all this shit. I think the ones that don't, man, that's
in a bad way.
What's going on for real? Because life is happening all the time.
Exactly.
There's no way I can keep doing all this without, handling real life. That shit's gonna come knocking with all the shit you left. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you forgot all this shit,
real fucking hard.
Forgot all this shit, my nigga. You can't just.
And it's like you're doing it too.
Yeah.
Like so, like that.
You will be
voice
conscious
in the back of your head.
Yeah, you will be conscious of it.
Exactly. Like you're subconscious of it, where it's like, nigga, something don't feel right, and that's the thing that don't feel right. You're not in tune with yourself.
Yeah.
You're digging yourself. You're digging your own hole, and not realizing you're about to walk right in that motherfucker.
Because we're aware.
Exactly. So yeah, that's where I was at for the longest, bro. It was a rough time, but it was.
Yeah. See, you were very aware, because you were aware enough to make the choice to be like, you know what? Yeah, I got to do something. Something had to change. At least to be able to remove yourself from it, to try to figure something out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most people don't even do that. So it's like, nigga, you got to take the time, sit back, relax. You know what I mean? Take it easy. This shit ain't going nowhere per se, And I think if you think like that, man, you could try again tomorrow. I think it's the ones that don't see past or have a future to look at are the ones that get caught in this early demise. Because what are you shooting for then if you don't have anything to really? What are you here for if you're not really trying to make it further?
Yeah, you got to be willing to
You know,
You have to be comfortable with the uncomfortable for sure. Like you have to be able to be okay with the discomfort that comes with exploring, you know, where you want to go, where you want to be at with your life.
with living.
Yeah, just with living, because it's not a linear process whatsoever. Like nothing is linear, like at all. It's just ever, you know, because your actions have consequences. That's it. You don't know what those consequences are gonna be, but they're gonna have consequences. You can take a guess.
Yeah.
But shit's never exactly what you thought it was gonna be.
Every decision you made,
right,
it led you here.
And that shit was like, I really had to relearn that in a hard way last year. Like that shit, we threw that festival, and so much shit transpired after that.
Yeah.
On top of what I was already going through personally.
Uh-huh.
My whole fucking, like, I had a full-on ego death. Like, my whole confidence about myself was gone. Everything. I was like, bro, like, what the fuck did I just do? Because I was 2 years in, by the way. Like, 2 years in on doing this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, really taking it serious. I've always been doing music, but, like, really trying to make it a permanent part of my life.
Yeah.
I did that for 2 years straight, and all that shit came crashing down on me that day. And I was like, bro.
Damn.
The fuck did I do all of this for the last 2 years?
But
like,
it was all part of the process.
Exactly. But then, you know, once I started figuring shit out, I was like, well, I'm here though. Like, that's the part that matters, nigga. Like, I'm here.
Because you could have not been.
Exactly. Could have not been, or I could have just never did this shit in the first place.
Yeah.
But how would I feel about myself? Because think about how many, like, I'm sure you've experienced this before. Think about how many times throughout your life where you're really thinking about your dreams and if you should give up on them or not.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? Think like,
sure.
I don't want to ever have to talk to myself like that again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And because it's a defeating feeling where it's like, shit, like other people already don't believe in me, but I'm not believing in myself now.
Yeah.
Like that shit's heartbreaking for
especially when you don't feel like you're getting the results you feel like you deserve or like.
Right. And that's when I just stopped chasing results.
Yeah.
I stopped chasing results and I started worrying more about experience.
Yep.
Cause I like, nigga, we could decide right now to lock in like, hey, let's record like 6 songs right now.
Yeah.
And you could just be chilling like, oh, I'm just excited just to be here and record these songs. If something comes up of it, then cool. But I could be the niggas like, hey, we got to record these 6 songs, and if they don't fucking change our life by tomorrow, I'm gonna be completely sour about everything. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of shit that leads into. So I'm not finna be one of them niggas, man.
I know all this shit ain't gonna click. I try to just make the best out of everything that I'm doing, whether it's music, this content, and just, man, throw it at the wall.
For real.
Not really like, I know what the fuck I'm doing, so it's like, I'm just doing what I want.
Mm-hmm.
How more original can you be than just doing what the fuck it is you want to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you like it, you like it. Some people do, some people don't. Some people hide the like that they, you know what I mean? Oh, I've seen it. I see what you're doing, but okay, all right, you see it, but what? You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas say that shit.
You know, it's crazy. So now that I'm like releasing music and like content that I don't care if people like or not.
Yeah.
I've gotten more love on this shit than I have anything else ever.
Yeah, you stop caring.
And I feel like it kind of, you know, like the hateful ex theory where it's like your ex hates you because you're like doing what you're doing, whatever the case, and like you're still trying to keep in touch with her, everything like that, like you're performing. You know what I mean? You're performing.
Yeah, yeah.
But then when you stop giving a fuck, and all of a sudden you're doing your thing, you're glowing, whatever the case. Now look who's calling.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So I've literally experienced that firsthand. There's people I'm like talking to and seeing now who literally looked right past me over the last 3 years, just because like they can give it, they see what I'm in there for. You know what I mean? Like they see why I'm around. Yeah. And they won't give a fuck. But as soon as they find out that you're doing what you want to do anyways, and you don't give a fuck. Yeah. Like, yeah, now all of a sudden it's like, oh, what's up, bro? Yeah. Handshakes and shit, all that. Yes.
Yeah, nah, watch out, bitch.
Usual shit. I don't even be like that towards them, bro. It's like, oh, man, fuck you anyway. It's like, because I would not want you treating me like that at the end of the day.
I wouldn't want to do that either. It's like,
right.
At the end of the day, we're all in the same space trying to do something.
Exactly. Like,
you know, you mad at a nigga for trying.
Right, and that's the lamest shit ever.
These motherfuckers don't
the
be
lamest shit
ever. Shit. Not even something as simple as this. There's motherfuckers that got talent hidden everywhere in their city, and these niggas won't even put together their own platform to do that because niggas be hating. They don't want to see nobody shine if it ain't them. I'm a artist myself, and I put this shit together for artists to just be able to give y'all niggas something y'all can utilize. Because who else is doing it? The motherfuckers. It's usually the people who are just trying to get money out of it. It's never really people that are passionate about said thing or said community. It's a very small amount of people because you know that you got to be a selfless person to want to talk about or talk to other people and not yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to be
way off the camera. My black ass was all the way over here.
Hey, bro's chilling though. He chilling.
So yeah, man, I feel like you gotta care. That's the problem. People don't care enough about anything else other than themselves.
Right? So, selflessness and selfishness.
Like nigga, I don't have to have this nigga sitting here talking about his shit or having a conversation with anybody for that matter. I figured this shit out to where I could do this shit for me by me. So, but that's ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Dead ass,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's really not. You know, and I enjoy doing this type of shit and being able to get to know these people and be able to say. Plus, I want to be able to be looked at like, damn, this nigga really did some shit he ain't have to do and really like gave a fuck and tried to do what he could to make the best of whatever the fuck this even is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, because
that's the mindset I went into. Like starting off the collective with and everything like that. Of course, I had like my homies and everything helping me, and they were like a part of it.
Yeah.
As far as the foundation of it goes, but I never looked at it as something where it's like, oh yeah, like this is I'm finna use this as my way of asserting dominance over anything or putting myself in position to be in control of shit or anything like that.
Right.
This is a platform where we could just like it's for underrepresented people to uplift each other at the end of the day.
Of course.
And
we don't have
when shit like that starts to get traction though, it's real easy for people to see that and want to be a part of it and then try to steer it in a different direction though.
Yeah.
So that's the only time I've ever found myself like being really like selective of who I like have around in certain situations. Especially when it comes like to the business side of stuff, because it's like I'm very reserved when it comes to that type of shit. There's only one person I speak to about anything like business operation wise now.
Oh, okay.
And that serves me pretty well. Keeps me in a good headspace because I know that their heart's pure about why they're here. You know what I mean? So
everybody is not.
Exactly, not everybody, and that's not even like no fault to them because not everybody they haven't had those same experiences that I have. They haven't done. They haven't been through what I've been through in the last year.
Not even that.
And I haven't been what they've been through, so they might not be there mentally at the same time as me. I'm sure they'll get there, but like if the recipe ain't right in the moment, like I'm not gonna force it.
No, and all that is very true, but in the same side of that, people don't give a fuck about what you got going on.
No, yeah, they don't have to.
It takes it. To find someone that really cares about what you got going on, someone to aid and assist you in any type of way, whatever the fuck that is, bro, is because one, people don't gotta do shit.
No, they don't.
You can't make somebody do shit for you or you know what I'm saying? Somebody's always looking for an incentive. So if you have somebody that's actually trying to help you with whatever it is without, looking for the handout or whatever the case, they really just trying to help you build and,
There's a difference between reciprocation and compensation, for sure. People want to be compensated for certain shit, and those are the people that scare me because it's like, what's gonna happen when I don't have nothing to compensate you with?
Yeah.
But reciprocation, where it's like, hey, I'm showing you compassion. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing what I have to do to help you, whether I got it or not.
Yeah. Facts.
I would hope that would be reciprocated one day because that's when shit gets down to the nitty gritty for real. You don't got nothing. You know what I mean? To find out that person does not love you the same way that you have love for them. That's that does something to the soul.
Oh yeah.
That does something to the soul, like real in a real way. So,
Especially if you really fuck with somebody or love somebody for sure.
exactly.
And we ain't talking about that bullshit pretend. Y'all all know what the fuck we talking about.
Right, yeah. I mean, even I'm one of them people, I don't use that love word lightly. You know what I mean? Like,
I hate y'all.
I'll use that love word lightly for real. Like if I tell somebody I love them for real, it's because I for real
Yeah,
love
I love
them.
you,
Like,
my nigga, man. It ain't no. Yeah, you can't just be saying that shit like it ain't nothing, bro. Like you eating French fries.
right? I I love you guys so much.
No, that's
it's
that
like,
fake
nigga,
shit.
Exactly. Like, if something was to happen right now, nigga, like, are you? If this shit was to get melted down, are you finna pull me out that motherfucker with you? Like,
you love me, nigga.
Are you gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry, bro, love you, but
but
that's one of them moments. You know what I mean? I had to learn to not have them type of people around me, especially in my creative space, because that's the space where I see myself. You know what I mean? Like when you want somebody to see you, that's where I see me. So I don't let people just come in there and do whatever.
Yeah,
because that's where I stay connected to myself for real.
Yeah.
Without that, I don't know what else I got really.
Well, what do we have in the first place?
Right.
Again, in us as creators, nigga, all this shit could be gone, but we still have something that we could utilize. That all it takes is this. Not a lot of people can do that.
They really can't.
You always have something to offer. An idea of some sort, something, anything. All you gotta do is use your mind. Use your fucking brain. Motherfuckers do not use that bitch.
What is this song playing in the background? That motherfucker.
This my shit.
Hey, whoever's on that, is that a sax or a trumpet or something?
I don't know what it is.
Going crazy.
It's murmuration. MURMURATION.
That's a crazy word.
Yeah, Blue Wednesday. Yeah, I fuck with these balls or whoever it is.
Oh, I gotta put you on game. Chrome Sparks. That's all I'm gonna say. Chrome Sparks. One of my favorite producers of all time.
I'm gonna have to tap into that. I like a lot of lo-fi shit too, especially when I be doing these podcasts. I be just trying to set the vibe.
Yeah, felt that.
Hearing a nigga rap all the time, I'd be like, especially because I be like, I don't want to hear a motherfucker rap all the time.
I don't listen to rap all that much no more. I have my artists that I listen to them artists, you know what I mean? Just because I fuck with their creativity and their art in the first place.
Yeah.
Whether they're like crazy lyricists or whatever the case, I usually don't give a fuck. If you just if you make good, sonically good music, I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
But most of the time, even the beat will be fire, but this nigga's rapping about a bunch of bullshit. I could tell niggas be aging themselves now, where it's like, bro, all you rap about is fucking switches and drugs and shit like that, nigga. You're probably 21 years old. Just got a record deal or some shit like that. You could just hear that shit.
Yeah, what is this?
I'm like, nigga, I'm so far past that part of life. That shit. I don't relate to it as much anymore. You know what I mean? So it's I'm not finna. That's like you sitting down and watching fucking Coco Melon or something. What the fuck am I gonna do that for?
Shit,
why would I do that?
I hate even hearing it.
Right. So it's I'm not finna do none of that. I definitely go in rooms where I feel warm for sure.
I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated, bitch.
Exactly. That type of shit. And
if I ain't invited, I ain't going, ho.
I'm not gonna go, and then especially if I have the choice, I'm not gonna go somewhere where I feel like I have to tolerate something.
Yeah. Fuck, nigga.
I'll tolerate it if I feel like if I need to.
If there's some type of benefit for me, all right.
Yeah, if I feel like I'm about to learn something, or this is just an uncomfortable experience that I need to get through, so I can say I experienced it. Yeah. Then we're gonna go for that. But if it's something that I know that doesn't align with me at all, and I'm forcing myself to do it, fuck no.
Yeah, hell no.
Especially in creative situations, and with throwing shows, because I'm fucking I've been the promoter guy. When it comes to throwing shows, and them recipes ain't right on that front, shit.
Yeah, throwing
good luck
shows.
talking to me after that.
Yeah,
I don't want to be bothered with nothing no more. I'm finna be ghost for 2 weeks because you niggas just stressed. Whole fucking stress ball. You mean you know in the cartoons when everybody's fighting and it's that fucking ball of smoke and it's all types of hammers and bats and fists and shit coming out. That's what that experience is like.
That's insane.
But like on a mental level in every way, like that's what that experience is like. And when it's finally all said and done, nigga go home with you're maybe green a couple $100 and you just shaved off 3 years of your life. Like I'm all for doing shit for the culture and everything like that, but there's so many other ways to contribute rather than going in the most monetarily commercial way possible.
Yeah.
Because that's all that shit is. Like of course, I love being able to bring opportunities to like local DJs and bring, you know, like fun situations to the city and everything like that. But
yeah,
when it really comes down to it, especially in the Springs, we're a small place. Like we all know each other. So I would never want one of my friends to be put in a situation where they feel like they have to put their own mental and physical self at risk just to make sure we all have some place to party. Like that shit's crazy to me. There's so many other ways that we could be putting this type of shit together. Like
using our talents for good.
Exactly. Like there's just so many things that we could be doing in this day and age where everything's so automated, so monetized, everything like that. I feel like we're definitely due for a renaissance of real creativity, like real and it's happening. Like I called this shit 2 to 4 years ago. Yeah, when I started seeing everything, like you just observe, you start seeing shit moving the way that it's moving, just like predicting the weather. Like shit, this may happen, might not, but if it does, I think it's gonna happen like this. 50, and here the fuck we are. Yeah. I predicted some shit that like is actually happening. So now I'm very confident in myself and where I've positioned myself to just have some security about myself.
Yeah, what you were able to peep, like, or foresee, whatever they want to call it.
Right.
Like, yeah, nigga, I ain't no dummy fool. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, bitch ass nigga.
Right. So yeah, so I turn right back around, double down on like getting out there with real human connectivity. Like I'm not just on niggas Instagram posts like, oh yeah, like, share, whatever the fuck. Hopefully that buys me an opportunity with you later. I'm going outside, talking to people. I'm like,
gotta see these motherfuckers.
I'm next to these niggas, you know what I mean? Like I'm instead of me just coming up to you having a conversation about like, oh well, what can you do for me? Here's what I could do for you. Like I'm like, nigga, who are you as a person? Like how do you feel today? Like did you wake up happy, sad? Like you're a human being, bro. I'm finna treat you like a human being. You know what I mean?
We don't have enough humanity.
It's humility, yeah. Not enough humility in the world.
Yeah, there you go.
It really isn't, and especially in show business. Like if you really start, if you really follow the dots and follow the lines and everything, especially following the money, you'll learn very quickly that major equity has infiltrated liberal arts in every way. Venues owned by fucking huge corporations. Artists, they're all signed to terrible fucking record deals, whatever the case may be.
Sucking them up.
They're priced out of all these different things. Equipment's more expensive than ever. You have like there's so much shit that's stacked up against like organic anything.
Oh yeah.
Whether it be music, even shit, even food. It's all marginalized to where we don't have access to it, and then that connectivity that we all yearn for is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because we're not paying attention and doing what needs to be done to make sure the latter doesn't happen. You know what I mean?
Gotta lead the charge, man. You gotta
exactly. We gotta do that. So if that means I gotta go outside and I'm the only nigga who's throwing fucking self-funded shows and we're throwing like little ass pop-ups. No, I don't got no fucking $100,000 stage, but nigga, I got the people on my side, nigga.
That's what matters.
And that's what matters.
That, and when you're able to do the $100,000 shit, guess who's gonna be front row?
Exactly.
The ones that were there from the beginning. So, again, all that shit is a part of the process of being able to just build this thing up. And that's how anything starts.
And even in them like $100,000 shows and shit like that, like to me, that's like cherry on top, you know, icing on the cake type situation.
On what you've already been
doing. That's not some shit that I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm finally at this point. Now this is my career. Fucking throw, like, cause then you're feeding right back into the system that you were just fighting against. Like, who am I to say I'm still who I am when I like you
Now I'm
just
changing for this for a dollar amount or just for
right. Like
thousands
any
of
type
more
of
people.
recognition, praise, anything like that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit no more. Because
I'm just doing
my
it.
happiness is making sure that what was in my head and in my heart is now out, and other people get to experience that with me.
I
And
fuck with that.
like that I don't know, like that shit. That's the type of shit that like fills that void for me now. Like just that idea and that concept. Like everybody's so lost as creatives now because it's like they don't know.
They're not real creators. They see
they're not
what they
real
see.
creators.
They
Yeah.
see shit, and then and it's a difference between you know, being inspired by something to do something because you do create. But like a lot of motherfuckers are just jacking vibes and trying to, you know, think that this is the wave when it's like, fool, it's not. Most people already had this in them. They just had no way to get it out and or express it until, oh shit, well, okay, that works. I could try that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how that works. Motherfucker leading by example. Show me something cool. All right, bam, I'm about to flip it and do it my way now. This is interesting. So, versus trying to just do it because, oh, yeah, this is the thing to do. Like streaming.
This is the thing to do.
Oh, niggas is DJing, I'm about to DJ. Oh, niggas is rapping, I'm about to be a rapper. All right, nigga, that's not what the fuck. That shit got to be in you, not on you, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, like you see motherfuckers wearing different hats and doing different shit. Like, nigga, this is all natural to me. It's not because I'm seeing somebody else doing it, just trying to jump in the box. Like, nigga, okay, I fuck with this. This my type of vibe. Like, it's because I want to do it and because I'm, you know what I'm saying? This is who I am at its core. It's not because I'm just trying to follow some fucking trend, bitch. If none of this shit was going on, I'd still be doing it if I saw it and was like, yeah, I fuck with that. I need to do my own shit. Like, I'd still be doing it. But again, it's all in the creative mind. Are you a creative mind? Or you be stealing, bitch? A lot of y'all niggas be stealing or just doing it because you think it's cool.
That's what a lot of the record labels are doing that right now with the whole, you know what Sonus is?
No.
So it's a audio AI that record labels and other artists and shit will use. And they'll put like reference tracks in there, right?
Yeah.
So say whatever your highest rating song is. Say I was a record label owner who has a license with this AI company. I could give them your song, put it into this AI. It'll spit out a song that's similar or just like it. I go register that song, publishing, copyright, and everything like that. Now the music that you just released, original music by the way, is now going to get copyrighted and taken down because I beat you to the punch using a fucking AI. And that's another thing that really has me in a very like, I'll be transparent about this part. So when AI was first becoming like a big thing for everybody over the last few years, I was like kind of dabbling with it, using it as a research tool, everything like that. So that's like reference AI.
Yeah.
But generative AI, the shit that you tell it what to do and it pumps out images and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
That AI has, remember how we were talking about base code earlier, right? It has to reference something.
Yeah.
So that it's referencing real work that real people have created from their own minds and hearts. And it's like our shit, the shit that we work so hard to do every day is being toyed with.
Yeah.
And it's like being made a mockery of. And on top of that, there's so many other things that it's being used for that are just completely harmful to what to who we are as human beings, like to our core. They're trying to build a data center up in that building up on Garden of the Gods right now.
What building? I did hear about
the DHS building where it's at up that big ass building next door.
Yeah,
they literally are passing legislation as it like city council right now passing legislation to build that data center. Like it's underway type shit. And those things are like it's just not good. It's not good for us in any way. There's people out there in the country who have been priced out of their own land.
Yeah,
their drinking water gone, all of that type of shit because, for one, you know, mass surveillance, everything like that. They have to store all of this shit, all of this data somewhere. But then you got fucking AI companies who are like, oh yeah, here's all the brain dead non-creatives who can't come up with this shit or connect with other people to come up with this shit.
Yeah.
Or just typing in prompts left and right all the time so they can get some shitty ass flyer or something like that.
Yeah.
And now fucking little Susie Joe down in Georgia can't take a fucking shower.
Yeah.
Because there's 40 million of you motherfuckers who are doing this shit every day compared to the 20 people in some fucking holler in Virginia somewhere that no longer have resources to live because of the resources it takes for you to come up with this shitty ass art that you're not even coming up with for real. Like it's where we're in a very dangerous place right now as far as just in that right alone. We're in a very, very dangerous place. And I feel like if this shit gets to the level that like CEOs and everything are wanting it to go to, it's gonna go a lot further than just art and one city here and there not having like access to clean water, which is a fucking abomination and a crime in anyways.
Yeah.
But if it gets to the point that they're really trying to get it to, I don't think people are actually prepared for what that life looks like, or are they going to be willing to live it?
And I seen a video earlier about a lady saying they're coming for the water.
They are. There's literally, you can go on. They're trading futures on water now. That's a part of the stock exchange right now. Not necessarily the stock exchange, but it's a part of the trading universe as we speak. They're trading futures on water. They vote in the UN every year. Is water a human right? People vote no. That's the world we live in. So that's why, like, when in the spaces that I am a part of that I can control, which is mainly the creative space, anything that resembles that type of ideology, that type of world, I resent it entirely, and I'll do everything I can to make sure it does not infiltrate me and my circle.
A human right, bitch.
Exactly.
It is for everybody.
Right. That's
not
why I'm
just
like,
humans, bitch. That shit. So the animals have more rights to this water over us.
they don't even have rights to the water. Look what they do. Look what they do to animal habitats.
I would think they have more rights than us, but as far as like this land, nigga, because
the animals have more. They have more freedom of choice on whether they get to stay around or not.
Yeah.
That's the difference. If I'm a fucking elk in Estes, Colorado, and I want to go over to fucking the other side of the Rockies for a better chance, then I can do that. But we can't just uplift and get the fuck up out of here. You know what I mean? Look how tied we are to the system that we decide to stay in.
Very true.
So that's why, that's why I'm. If there's anywhere I could really like make a difference and fight a fight, if I wanted to fight it, it's in my space.
Yeah.
It's in the shit that I'm already doing. So I try very hard, especially this go around, to make the shit count. So I'm finna drop whatever fucking music I want to drop. I'm gonna send out whatever message I want to send out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach people who want to be taught. I'm gonna learn from people who have something to teach.
Yeah.
And that experience alone, just those efforts alone, are they can make a huge difference for somebody. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And just being out there and being present and knowing what's going on around you is super important. Just like down here in the city right now, Southeast Colorado Springs, disenfranchised as fuck.
Yeah.
Look how many buildings that we've been seeing for the last 30, 40 years of our lifetime that are just gone now or boarded up. Families who are no longer in the neighborhoods have been there for 4 or 5 generations, shit like that. Music venues. Think about how many clubs we've had shut down here that have been like known as legendary places where people got to go and connect with each other and for real just feel good about themselves. Like, that's the type of shit that's at risk. But that's also the shit that we have to experience with each other. You know what I mean?
But again, it's our responsibility too.
Exactly. We have a responsibility to keep that type of stuff around.
Yeah.
And when everybody's just like, oh, that's not my job, that's not my thing, whatever the case.
It is, bitch. Then
everybody comes here and turns around. It's like, oh, ain't shit to do around here. It's like, no shit, nigga. Like, y'all don't care about nothing. You don't try to hold on to nothing.
Yeah.
You don't try to fight for nothing. So, I'm not. I just don't like to align myself with people who are not willing to do anything about anything, and then want to have something to say about it.
Right. Niggas don't want to do shit.
Cause really, win, lose or draw, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna fucking try.
For sure. You could leave the people with something. Again, you just went through your own kind of little, I don't want to say little your own issues again with your own mental health and just what the fuck am I doing? And being able to come out of that space and jump back into what it is that you feel like you should or want to be doing. What advice do you have, or what did you take away from this last year or so up until this point? What was like your biggest takeaway from it, and what would you tell someone possibly going through that same thing right now?
Yeah, I would say, for one, it's okay to not be okay. That's a part of existence.
Oh yeah,
It's a part of life. At the same time, the feeling of not trying is a lot worse than what it feels like to fail. And when you get to the point where you're willing to not try with life in general, hopefully you don't make it to see what the other side of that not trying feels like.
Yeah.
But overall, like something like that's a very personal decision. So there's not much advice you could really give to somebody on something like that, other than reminding them that like that there's still something here for you.
Yeah.
You just got to find that shit, man. But
got to do some digging.
Exactly. But as far as when you do find it and holding on to hope, brother, like you step by step, day by day, not a linear process. There is no rules to any of this shit. No rules, no regulations, no handbooks, no nothing like that. So instead, take care of each other at the end of the day, because we're all we got.
Hey man, I say that every day, nigga. Take care of yourselves and each other, and ask yourself this question: do you want to be the Pirate King, really? I mean, do you really want what it is you say you want? Because you can have it. You just really got to go get it.
Yeah.
Think about all the bullshit that you've obtained that you thought you wanted, or anything that you really put your mind to, whether it was, some money, a girl, a guy. You ended up obtaining that in some way or form, whether you still have it or not. So you can really go get, be, and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You just actually have to.
Yeah.
Because we're really doing it. And there's levels to everything, but we're already doing it. I'm speaking for me and you, right? I'm already in these spaces and doing whatever it is that I'm doing. So it's getting to that next point where it's bigger and better than what it was before. So all you're doing is scaling this whole thing.
Yeah, that's really what it's all about. I really, if there's another piece of advice I can give is don't look at anything like it has a finish line. Nothing does.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a creative space and you struggle with mental health. If you're looking at anything within that space like it's a finish line, like, hey, I finally got that record deal. This is it. I'm good.
Yeah.
It's not over, nigga, because that contract's gonna end one day. You might have to, you know what I mean? You need to be looking ahead, because the only ending that's promised is when you finally ain't here no more. So that's the only thing that you should ever be anticipating when it comes to looking at finish lines. Other than that, you better, whatever you got, you better take that shit in the most comfortable and upward direction that you can. Don't work outside of who you are.
Yeah.
Because if you do, that's how you end up on the other side of that coin that we were just talking about. So I'm telling you that from firsthand experience.
From firsthand, bitch. In other words, stay alive. Oh, I didn't kick my foot. I was up there comfy. In other words, stay alive, fuck nigga.
For real.
Don't die. Make better decisions, man. Because I feel like I said, there's going to be a point where it's either this or that in your life, and you're going to have to make that choice. For sure.
Real spill.
Project you just dropped. Tell them where they can find you, all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah. So it ain't dropped yet. It's coming out July 1st. EP called Keep Dreaming. I named it that because, like we were just talking about, there's no finish line to this shit, right? So of all things that are real for us, everybody wakes up, man, woman, child, whatever. You wake up with a dream every day about who you want to be and what type of worlds you want to see. So you can't lose grasp of that. You can't lose sight of that. So that's why I named it Keep Dreaming, because even after all of this shit I just went through, I still got my vision. You know what I mean? I still got something to live for. So,
and that's the key.
Yeah, but yeah, that's coming out July 1st. It's I got a lot of, I don't know if you know who Alan Watts is.
I do not.
But yeah, I suggest you look him up.
Okay.
He's a author, has a lot of really good mental health and quotes and just philosophical shit all the way around. But yeah, I have a lot of samples hit from him in there as far as like interludes and everything like that. So
okay,
this is probably like the one project I've ever released in my life where it's like actually telling a story. And first time I actually got to do like multi-genre shit in the EDM space. So I came up as under a genre called rhythm. So it's everybody knew me as a rhythm DJ when I first started DJing out here, and everybody back then they hated it because it was some underground shit. It was against the grain type shit, and everybody would laugh at me for it, tell me I ain't finna go nowhere with it, anything like that. Now it's the most popular fucking genre in EDM right now. You know what I mean? So there's a pattern of shit like this for me where it's like, bro, now that I know what I know as an adult and having the experience that I have, I can't give a fuck about what nobody says about anything I'm doing.
Niggas don't know, bitch. I know.
So now I'm in a space where it's like I have all these different things that I love to listen to, that I love to experience, and that I just love being involved with. So it's the first like project I've ever done where I really get to tell a story, send a message, and still feel comfortable doing like what I want to do, branching out with these different sounds and all these different textures and all that kind of shit. So it feels good to where like even if somebody did tell me like, hey, they don't like it, I've showed it to all like my homies and everything, and every one of them has a song that they either didn't like or completely loved.
Yeah,
I've yet to hear anything from anybody saying that like, oh, I don't fuck with any of this or anything like that. And like real like non yes man answers type shit. And like this is like that alone had me like so much more confident about it, because it's like I'm getting real connectivity with this shit. You know what I mean? So
and everything ain't forever. Music is subjective.
Hell yeah, it is.
So expect that. You know what I mean? I don't expect everybody to like my shit either, or every piece of content, or
I mean, some of my favorite artists in the world, nigga. There's at least 2 songs on one of them albums I done skipped. Like Like come on, bro. Like that's just music in general. We all got likes and tastes, but it's as far as the music goes for me right now though, like I'm in a very, very happy place. And mind you, this is all music that I was making while I was like really going through shit. So like I actually and through that whole time I was going through it, but I've always been like a huge student of music. Most of my studio sessions consist of me learning something. I'm sitting down and doing lessons on this. I'm learning what this synthesizer does, whatever the case. And then when shit makes sense, I'm tapped in and I'm creating something. I'm about to go
together.
I'm putting it together. I'm about to tell a story with this now. And so I'm excited for this one to drop. I didn't plan on it to drop when it did, just because I wasn't really thinking about it. But this being, Men's Mental Health Month, and this lining up the way that it did, as far as like the context of this project and everything like that, like the recipe just came together. This is why I'm always telling people to just do things as they feel right to, because you never know how shit's gonna turn out. And now, like, I'm in this situation. I actually have a stage to release this on and connect with people over it, because like I said, Mental Health Month, mental health project, everything like that. I did not plan that. It just came out the way it did. So that feels pretty good to be able to do that for real.
Hey, it's a part of the creative process, man. Do what you feel. I don't think you can ever go wrong when you're actually doing what you feel and what comes natural, for sure. And where can they find you at, my boy?
I mainly be on Instagram for real. So my personal page, the MelzWay, TheMelzWay, and then my music collective, Big Will Collective. That's BIGWH 35L Collective. That's on Instagram as well. That's my tribe right there, man. We put that together, and we really really community based and creative freedom is what that's all about. I got a team of really great people who of all types of expertise, graphics designers, make our own clothes, we throw our own shows, we all create music. We're heavily involved with our community, whether it be, you know, knowing all the patrons who come out to shows, knowing different producers. I know people who literally spend their time just putting like speakers and stages together in their backyard, hoping that they get the opportunity to like do that shit in a different setting one day, and we're able to come together and like for real bring that type of shit to fruition for each other and for other people. So it's definitely a humbling, but I'm very thankful to be able to say that I'm a part of something like that for real, and let alone being the person that fostered it.
That's what I was about to say. The person who created it. Yeah.
I never really think about it that way, which it kind of bit me in the ass after a while. Not like, I don't like to parade myself as like, oh, I started this shit, everybody works for me. Like, I don't like that at all, because that's not what that goes against the idea of collective. You know what I mean? Like we're here together. They're not here for me.
Yeah.
And yes, so I never paraded myself like that. So a lot of people wouldn't even know that I am who I am. You know what I mean? And until they actually like would have a conversation with me. Yeah. Most people don't approach me in that space because like not everybody looks like me in that world.
Yeah.
So it could be a little jaded. Funny enough, right? Because Black people, we literally started every genre of music that people listen to. No matter what you think it is, Black people are at the foundation of that. But now that it's mainly a white dominated space, when people like me come into that space and they see that we're comfortable.
But that's only because of the genre of music.
Exactly.
Because you're DJing is, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. So, yeah, the aspect of what you're doing is you know, foundational or you know, has a Black foundation, but that probably even that music too, with all that shit EDM, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like house music that came from Chicago.
See,
techno that came from Detroit. Like those are Black cities. Black people made those. Dubstep came from the UK, but they're Black people, Caribbeans at the foundation of that. Like that's those are facts.
We're always doing something.
Yeah, I was always taught, like, just from my uncle, my dad, all them types of people. None came before, but all came after, and that's in reference to us.
Yeah,
as Black people.
Yeah,
none came before, but everything came after.
Put that in your history books, you stupid bitch. You feel me? Man, shout out to my boy Rob, man. We've been in this motherfucker for 3 hours chopping it. And it's cool because normally people are dry. People don't really have a lot to talk about. So being able to actually have this real organic dialogue is super dope because, I mean, that's what the fuck we do it for. We ain't, here to have a conversation. Right. The highest of conversations, you dig? Make sure you follow the MelzWay, man. Big Will Collective. Big Will, right?
Yeah, Big Will, yeah.
Big Will Collective. Still dreaming or keep dreaming?
Keep dreaming.
Keep dreaming. July 1st.
Thanks for the second installment title, though.
You feel me? Huh? Oh, yeah.
When I do another one,
go keep on dreaming, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
No surprise there, so y'all wait on that.
Yeah. So make sure you follow him, man. Tap in, like, subscribe. Make sure you go over to the Smoking the City TV page, man. Make sure you share this with a friend, you know what I'm saying? Especially to somebody that's still dreaming, you dig? And we gonna holler at you on the next one. I'm hungry than a motherfucker right now, so
same.
We out, you dig?
Your boy